to Inkwell night, though, holy shit, my audio is being weird. I might need to... Well, it's not too tight. What the fuck? We'll see how long this goes. And if my headset audio is just going to be dumb. Hi, Julian. How you doing? Oh, are you going to let me... Oh, I see. You're not going to let me reload anything. Okay. I'm just not allowed to see anything new now from chat. That's great. I think that broke. That's frustrating. Hopefully that's not too consistent across everything. We shall see. Okay. Time to get into character. All right. Let us see how long this lasts. Hello, Aurora, darling. How are you?
They don't have like nailed down.
Hello, it's lovely to see you again, always.
Likewise, dear.
Yep, I have to apologize. Come back and
Listen,
enjoy yourself.
If the flex would stop taking my eyes.
The only day that's really like
Hello, everyone.
guaranteed.
Hello, Kise.
Hi, Kise.
Oh,
Good
there.
evening, Kise. How are you tonight?
Oh, doing lovely. How about yourself, Via?
No,
Who?
it's
Ah.
Doing well.
Here you are.
Doing well.
trouble.
Dia's actually in
Moment.
uniform tonight.
Oh, wonderful.
She has her little waist belt with
there we are.
money pouch and her name tag tonight.
There we are. Oh, wonderful.
She's gonna bring you gently over towards the counter.
Agent for ages.
Thank you.
And, well, I work here part-time.
There you go.
Nice.
And I
Lovely.
Okay.
It's good to see you, Kise.
Any
Likewise, Aria.
lucrative dealings for you this week, Kise?
A few here and there. It has been quite nice. I've been getting at least a couple psionics. This Zafira City has a few of those, so the dream fluff has been quite useful. I've had to make a new batch the past couple days. And obviously the pipeweed, but that is a given. Oh, hello, dear.
Of course it is.
Hello, Kise.
Of course.
What have you all been up to?
Oh, traveling for me.
Anywhere interesting? Oh. Ah.
Nothing new lately. Just more of the same places that I travel to and from. I did find some new crystals, though.
Oh, wonderful. Are you certain you are not a dragon, dear? You seem to have a hoard.
Well, if you call a tiny pouch a hoard, perhaps.
Maybe a
Although perhaps
small
for
one,
you,
but
in your
still.
case.
Well, a small one for you, but
Perhaps
yes.
for you.
Thank you.
Oh, indeed.
The pouch is like the pouch is like up here. It's like, well, you see,
Seems
maybe for
perfect.
you it would be a hoard.
Yes, I am the dragon.
Always start small.
Good
Yes,
evening,
darling.
Roland. How are
Well, you do have a hoard of marshmallows.
Hello, Roland.
Yes, that
Yeah?
counts.
I didn't know you worked
Oh,
here.
that is very true.
Look,
And
said-
the rest of, well,
Oh, I
the last
forgot
bits
about
of the...
that.
Ah,
The beans are still around. I
can
believe
be a
Echo has been
starter
trying to get
for
rid of
you.
them, though.
If you are hungry or thirsty, that is.
Oh no.
Boy.
Give me one
I
second.
don't see
Give me a little
why.
bit. I'll probably grab a drink in a
It's
little
got
Oh,
bit.
it's
an
good, good,
endless
good, good.
food supply.
Gonna get
Understood.
relaxed for a little. It's good.
There,
You
this is
let
my
me know as soon
offerings.
as you are ready.
Will do.
Aye, that is for sure.
But yeah, aside from that, just found some new shards and just flying around and enjoying myself.
Well, that is wonderful.
He understands what Wolfram meant when he said his
Oh,
language was very
yeah.
difficult, to the point where he did not even really understand it.
Y'all done with
I'm
cleaning
doing fine.
tables?
Because Via has picked up a few books on Elder Rock, and it is very hard to understand.
Oh.
I could imagine.
I just noticed the well out back. I was going to just look around a little bit.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Someone's
you need,
gonna turn me into a knight in shining armor.
It's
soon.
good until someone
Really?
takes stuff out.
Arya, would you like refill?
Yes.
Yes, please.
I was
Uh,
given an offer that
do you
couldn't
want-
be refused because I couldn't
Pardon?
talk to the person who was giving me the offer because they were already going on too many ideas. And by the time I got to talk to them, they'd already said, "All right, I got this," and walked away.
Wait. Wait, so you did not get to be the knight in shining armor? Or was this something else?
Someone walked up and said, "You look good in a suit of shining armor," and then went on and on and on,
There you
taking
are.
measurements and everything, and
thank
just
you,
wouldn't
Via.
let me talk.
No,
So
they-
by the time
Oh.
I got to talk to them, they walked away and said, "All right, I'll have it for you by next week."
Oh, wonderful.
Well, that's
Looking forward to
interesting.
seeing that.
Uh,
See, that is the best kind of thing when you simply did not do anything and yet you got something. I call that an offering. You get something just for existing, darling. Live it up, live it up.
Speaking of which, Kise, how is all that going
she
for
was
you?
so happy though. I didn't.
Oh,
wanna
lovely. I've done
say
a couple
no.
streams this week. My dear worshippers are so kind.
She kept calling me Prince and all that.
Well,
and I
that's
was like,
good.
"Oh."
Yes, I tend to show them how I do the magic when it comes to making my kisami.
Well,
They do seem to like it. It is
Well,
ve-
sure
I
they
try to
would
be
like to-
educational, if
I'll
anything.
point out that
And
you are
stylish.
wearing full military armor, golden in plate, a
Yes.
golden in pseudo chain thing with gold, golden buttons, gold, golden triangles, a red
Yes.
ad cape, and a golden eye thing.
Yes.
Oh,
And
imagine
golden
being
boots.
so golden.
Buckles.
Imagine being golden. Could not be me.
Yeah.
I definitely couldn't be Kise, no.
No, not the humble Kise.
I am the most humble.
Yes, she is.
But truer gold cannot be worn, cannot be given. Truer gold only exists here.
Well, yes, and here, and here, and here, and here. But yes, also here.
For you, Kise, in your case, yes.
Yes.
Been relaxing at home. Jaden's been staying with me this weekend with her eyes' request.
Oh, I
They're doing
see.
Yeah, I think Eyes and Finley just needed the
I
apartment
will
for the
have to
weekend.
make sure camouflage wear is cleaned for tomorrow if we are in the forest again.
Oh, yes. That place was quite spooky, but at least we did meet a lovely, lovely young lady with wonderful stories.
Waterfall for a bit, and you guys
I have a
You went to a
You know the
forest
best
last
part
time.
of, you know the best part of that place? If we were to play hide and seek out there, all Via would have to do is go find gray rocks, strip down into the commando, and just lay against rock. No one find her.
Yes, that's what I was saying. We should start playing Strip Kakurenbo really late at night.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I recall you and Elise playing tag the other night in the forest.
That was fun.
Oh, that forest.
She had the rare bits of energy, and I decided to take advantage of just a little bit of that energy to have a little bit of fun with her.
I was going to say, we were
from an
watching
island to
you
a city
dashing back and
forest.
forth.
Thank you.
We cannot always rent island. Good evening. Welcome. Come on in.
Fair.
Hey, Alan.
Not yeah.
Hello. Hey, Jack. Hi.
What can I
Well,
get
the
you?
idea, the reason for the forest was one, change of venue, and two, I believe it was
Take a
stated
gander.
that to give those who are a little more light sensitive place to relax.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the island all the time.
No, it's because Mona wishes to spook everyone, and that is a very good place to spook everyone.
It would also allow shade
No,
to
That
move
is
fair.
freely.
That as well. But also Shade can spook everyone as well.
But you say,
Do you have like a certain tea that doesn't have
but
like,
yes,
caffeine
you
in
say
it?
you say
They
it was
do
for
that.
Madame to spook us. Yet I don't recall seeing her at
You
all
could have
that
one of
night.
the herbal teas.
That is true. Maybe she is
Which is-
letting the tension grow. We do not know when it shall happen.
Caffeine.
Plotting her
The element of
ultimate,
surprise.
her ultimate
If you want
attempt.
something that still gives you energy,
I wouldn't put it
but
past
isn't
the Madame
exactly
to do
caffeine,
something like
We
that.
have our magic drinks, which is the energizing tea. That one's pretty good. If you're wanting mundane,
Yeah, yeah. Just been
any of the
relaxing,
herbal ones work, and, you know, we have hot
Oh,
chocolate.
sorry. I took
Yeah,
your seat.
going through
normal
the all the information that I acquired on that little trip of mine I took.
Lavender tea.
Ah.
And I think I'll also have a cheese and
Anything of
bacon
note? Any good gossip?
Yep. So that'll be
Not so much in the way of gossip, just
9.
I was able to come up with some
Yeah, the prices on here now? Oh my
magics I
God,
could practice for my two elementals.
I don't have to do the math anymore.
Ah,
little cheat
see.
sheet.
Mr. Goldman, your storybook breakfast is good.
Mr. Goldman.
Lavender tea is purple in color, yes?
Is it fine
It's
to
made with
you,
lavender.
Mr. Vampire?
Yeah, pretty good.
Divine tea.
Mr. Golden your breakfast is,
Oh,
is
sorry,
ready.
sorry. I was caught up in the conversation. My bad.
Enjoy tea. This one's will be ready soon.
You know one of Via's favorite way to have eggs?
Sorry, Karma. I'm in RP. I just forgot to change my status.
You make chicken fried rice, yes?
Oh, that is.
And then you
Fried
take
rice, okay.
you take 2 to 3 sunny side up eggs and put them on top, but you do not eat them like on top like that. You take chopsticks and you break them up and stir the gooey
We're
yolk
doing
into the
so
eggs
well.
with the whites.
It's so good.
Sorry, Kise.
Mm.
The most delicious thing.
Is everything alright?
Everything okay, hon?
They just keep talking about food. Everything always goes back to food.
Food is a pretty strong cultural aspect.
Yes.
People are going to keep talking about
I cannot taste food yet.
This is, I was about to say, this is,
you will get that. And you will enjoy
Didn't you
all
gain a
of the
spell that
wonderful
allows you
flavors
to share senses with someone?
Yes, we have that, but I do not have a
But they still use
storing for the spell yet that I can use. It requires too much mana, and I do not create any of my own. If it starts to drop my spiritual energy, I fall out of my form.
Ah, I see.
So I need to get one of those spell storing items or something. Elise was going to look into it for me.
Are you finished with the tea?
Oh, that's why Elise was talking about that. What did she call it? Spell glass in the comms?
Kise,
Yes. Yes, darling.
I was gonna say, I overheard you. You said, that you were having
that way no one can
issues with the
grab it or-
mana supply, correct?
Yes. At least enough for that spell. A couple spells, actually. The Enlarge Reduce messed me up, too.
What about this?
The crystal around your neck?
sorry.
No?
X said that there is a vast quantity in there.
Oh! Yes, I noticed something with that apparently this was much duller after I used that enlarge spell, but it still did not last. It was still pulling mostly from me. It did not have much there, I suppose. At least not the right kind.
You can take it to the tables and eat next time.
Yes, that is why I'm looking for something specifically that may be able to store that particular spell. That way, perhaps Wolfram could cast it into that item and I would be able to see how much mana is required. And then I can
Oh, I see.
prepare myself
Hmm.
and see what could be done there. At least if I know how much I need, perhaps I can keep myself from overshooting. Yes, exactly.
Almost an hour now?
But I do not have any sort of reference yet.
I always run into this. I mean, like,
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
y'all been like,
I would imagine.
Guess that just requires more time.
Hmm.
And he has been so busy to attempt to actually test the spell himself. Though I do believe he is waiting until he can
Been open a couple months now.
at least put it in this item for me, so we can do it together.
Hmm.
So you have the item and the spell.
I don't know if my
I'm sorry,
I don't know if my
Dom?
manas would be.
You have the item and the spell.
We have the spell, not quite the item yet. I have asked Elise to look into it.
If you figure out an item of such nature, could you let me know?
Oh, of course. Elise said it should be doable. I just do not know when. She has so many projects.
I hypothetically
Elise
was
was
thinking about
talking about-
something, and I wasn't sure if it would work. So if you find something, you let me know.
Oh, of course, dear.
Yeah, Elise was talking about some item called spell glass. Apparently, it's some sort of like means of etching a spell into something tangible, and then
Spell.
the way she was describing it, if you fed mana into the spell glass, it would then replicate the spell that was etched into it.
Hmm.
Ah.
Interesting.
Yes, I have heard about something like that, and then I heard about this spell storing rings and things like that. Vocarium had mentioned having similar, but I'm told they're quite expensive, which should not be a problem, but at the same time.
Sounds like something to ask either an arcanist or an artificer.
Oh, indeed.
Well, the only artificer I could think of off the top of my head would be Vincent, but he's currently busy with his own master project.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, if it was a matter of mana storage, I would be happy to offer my own.
Howdy.
Oh, hello. I just don't have a means of storing the mana myself, outside of my own body. I mean.
Hello.
Yes, and the problem is I have no way to store it inside my body, so.
Yes, it's been quite random.
Well, they were just talking about how the crystals that you two are wearing act as almost mana vessels.
I did notice it did get brighter when Wolfram cast a spell to try to give me mana. So perhaps it took that.
Perhaps they are connected.
It's possible.
But I do not know how to pull from it properly.
Type of in the wild.
Huh? Sorry?
Have you found any mana crystals?
I
She's
technically
wearing one.
have some. Yes, I found out that this is apparently a small piece. We have the other version too. I'm going
We
to.
etch the scroll into the mana crystal.
That is a little risky.
Yes, we would have to
And I
see
suppose
how
you
this.
probably have a housing
mana
unit of
glass
some
and
kind,
mana
then
crystal.
Put the mana crystals inside of it.
That is true.
I think it would be safer to have a mana crystal and then do that first on a different mana crystal to see how that reacts before.
Or how different it is from this mana glass that, well, the spell glass or whatnot that Elise was talking about. Whether it is so different.
No place,
Not sure about that.
the Acres has plenty of mana crystals. I feel like you might get some opportunity there if you need some.
I mean, I still have some more, probably.
Oh, the Acres. It's a place that has a bunch of crystals.
Perhaps.
Mana ones especially.
Oh.
Not familiar with that area myself,
I
but
can see what
okay.
Elise shall come up with and then try that and go from there. But I am certain it shall be fine. In the meanwhile, just a little bit longer,
doubt-
but
I
everyone's
have no
still
doubt
talking
Elise
about food.
I never know what people are going to talk about
ability to
food,
figure that out.
Kise.
I've come
I was
across
going to
some
say you
ghost
successfully
candy
managed to
given
change the
to me by a
conversation
friend.
to that of spell scrolls now, so I don't think it's necessary.
That is true.
That's fair.
As I was saying, I do
Congratulations,
have
you've
some
successfully changed the
ghosts.
topic.
I have some ghost candy. I just don't know
Well, yes, I'm a genius.
if it's the right kind.
You are.
Oh yeah, I'm curious about the spell glass myself. Maybe once Elise
How's it going?
finishes her research, she'd let me take a look. Because the way she was making it sound like it was almost like a sort of magical circuit board.
Well, if that is the case, I'm certain that she would at least let you
It is
see
said
notes.
that for every yeah.
Uh,
It is
What
said for
has
every
he
piece of
got
technology.
around
Does
his
there's
Kibbs
a
neck?
have some
magic.
sort of bucket on his head?
Why does he have the cone of shame?
What the heck?
My god, Lord Buckethead?
What?
He has the cone,
Cone
of
of
shame.
shame.
Those are
Oh
are
dear.
medical cones given to pets
Oh.
to keep them
Hello,
from scratching
kids.
certain areas of the. Yeah, they're meant to keep them from scratching certain areas of the head.
Oh.
Don't-
Why are you
don't
trying
think
to
it
scratch your
quite
head so
works.
hard, Gibbs?
Can you describe it at all?
I don't
Also,
think
hi,
it
Double.
works in the same way.
Oh, hello,
'cause he
Double
can
dear.
just go around it.
If you're talking, if you're talking,
It's
Hello
shedding
there.
season.
Hope you're well.
oh, shedding season. I see.
Oh, it's shit. Yeah, he's trying to. Yeah, he's trying to scratch.
Lovely.
Oh, there's Wolfram.
Oh.
There he is. Nice.
I can't scratch.
Damn,
Ah, the
he's really
shirty
got
guy.
the Miami look.
I'm doing well.
I see.
He's doing much better now
to
that topics
make sure you
have
don't scratch
changed
yourself
away
too
from
bad.
certain things.
I got something savory.
Gotcha,
something-
gotcha.
I try my best, Kise.
Well, hopefully your shedding season
Yes, I
is
know, dear.
brief and not too irritating.
I was just looking at that.
Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
I'll go for one. Why
This is
not?
humiliating.
That'll be 5. Can I have any?
I can imagine.
Hello, darling.
Nice Miami look, man.
I look like an ice
Hey.
cream.
You know what?
Hey, Wolfram.
Water if you have that.
Hello, Wolfram.
Hello.
Yeah, we have water. Water's
Nice
safe,
new
so
outfit.
don't
You
worry.
feeling better then? You seemed a little
Oh,
under the weather
Kisegawa.
earlier.
Still a little iffy, but good enough to.
Oh.
What is it? The
Are they nice?
phrase touch
But it's really
grass,
hard to
I
drink.
suppose.
Do you suppose so? Well, it's good to see you, dear.
They're taking care of you.
Good to see you too. Still a
Oh,
little, I guess, tired.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, it is understandable.
Oh, so this
No, definitely.
brand new, eh?
Oh. Perhaps I should stay away if you are that tired.
I'm really obsessed with this.
It's very difficult to whisper into your ear.
We're doing where
That's pretty
they
new.
like cinnamon rolls in a way that every
This,
part of it tastes like the center.
this person at the Acres, they
It's like a warm, gooey
took you in this morning.
inside.
Pepperminty.
Come on, come on.
I am fine with whatever you wish to do.
Cinnamon rolls now.
Okay.
Hmm.
You hungry?
Is that so?
Nice and hot and very, very good.
That is so.
And a garnish of little berries.
Oh, wonderful.
You like it.
You.
I see you brought out the fancy outfit again. Fancy.
What can I get you?
Oh well, I got so many compliments on it last time, I figured it might as well.
2 cups of sugar.
That is fair.
2 cups of sugar. Huh? Did I stutter? No,
Two
I'm going
cups
to
of
have to use
sugar
the
is a
large.
lot.
2 cups of sugar. I'm going to have to
is a
use large.
lot.
I can't scratch.
2 cubes.
2
Do 2 cubes. 2 cups is a lot, and if it's a little excessive, you're just consuming.
that would be more sugar than
point,
tea at
not
that
actually
point.
Tea.
Yes, 2 cups of sugar is
You're
gonna be slightly
consuming
wet.
an obscene.
flavored sand.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Well, I suppose if they douse themselves in it in certain places. I have heard about those. I'm not going to talk about that, not yet. We had just gotten over food talk.
Let's see if I can maybe find a.
Oh.
2 cups is a definite.
We were
yeah,
talking
it's
about Elise's
probably best
project.
to not.
And crystals. Even a sugar rush, it's a sugar overload.
Elise's project.
Well, yes. Apparently, Roland mentioned she said something about something called a spell glass, which should be good for etching the sense spell. We were trying to figure out
I
if
have
it is
never heard
different
of-
from mana crystals, but
I'm going to be honest, sweetheart. If you
Elise was talking about the spell glass in the comms unit on the message boards, and the way she was explaining it, it almost sounds like something that would basically hold the spell, and
Hi,
then
Zoe, how you
just
doing?
if you fed mana into it, it would activate the
keep you
spell.
from itching and biting.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So if she
So
can get
almost
that,
like
if
one
she
of
can get that
those-
working, then
spell storing items. But instead, the spell is already in the item, it simply needs the mana.
Oh, that feels good. All finished?
But it's also on glass.
well, I'm not sure if it's being etched, if the term glass is a literal in this sense, or is it just like maybe it's etched into a crystal or something.
Done, yes?
Then why would you call it
That's-
glass
that-
if it's a crystal?
And I can get 2 pieces.
I have no idea. It's something
Common
Elise
is
would probably have to
strange,
explain a little
darling.
better. I have no.
Indeed.
This is a little outside my wheelhouse. But,
Though it seems
Who knows,
more
maybe
limited
tomorrow
than spell
if
storing
swings
items,
by, you
but
can ask how it's
perhaps
going.
there is less cost involved or something. Given that it can only hold one sort of spell, since it must be etched into it.
You want to play with it?
More than likely, that would be the case. There's plenty of ways to do such things through artificing and rune smithing. Just depends on the method. Some of them work better than others.
Honestly,
A
probably
runesmith.
one of the
That makes
biggest
sense.
advantages
Safer option.
of the speechless ones is we can still understand the old language from them. Most
I
people.
don't know. I've seen how some runesmiths go around placing runes. They don't know what they are.
Any language, though, it is intent.
I have to make sure I know what
Yes.
I'm writing, otherwise I'd lose my business.
The vast majority of runesmiths are very old and usually know what they're doing.
Usually be.
I would
Perhaps not the
hope
ones in
so.
Orlando Soccer, but
Usually. Perhaps not.
Though, granted, I don't know what those runes are used for, so I just know.
that is true. Maybe
what
they're
they
keeping
are
the
in
cattle out of the
my
suburbs.
language.
Over there.
You could ask,
Still
I
that
guess.
weird
Have you not seen these small table
insignia
and
I've
chairs
seen
yet,
in
Arnie?
Orlando Soccer.
There is a set of
It's
small
etched into one of the buildings on the way to the forest. Almost looks like a spell circle of some sort.
Oh yes, we saw those on that sort of
There's-
shrine downtown as well.
I remember now.
Yes, there is a shrine deeper within the city that actually houses those on the side of its building.
Oh, the red
Yes.
circles with thing in them. That's a cult symbol, I've been told.
Ah,
Oh, are those the cultists we were trying to find that one day, dear?
seems
The
they are
boring
like-
ones,
Oh.
though. Perhaps not. Perhaps they're the boring cultists and they're whatever
Well-
these are, the mysterious red circle cultists. Or is that the cult of
given
those Sableye in that cave?
Cultists really like
Well,
their circles,
given that
I
people
guess.
call you a cult, I kind of. Ooh,
Yeah.
Well, they are wrong.
I need to visit there.
yes, I kind of don't believe people when they
Pokemon.
say something is a cult.
Apparently it's a very
That is fair.
exciting place.
I mean, realistically, the only difference is between a church and a cult is a cult is not the main religion of
I need to
sorts.
figure out a way to get there.
Hmm.
Everyone has a different way of getting in.
I mean, I'll be flying. I'll go fly down at some point.
And by that form of thinking, all religions are technically cults.
Yes, but
I suppose it
there
depends on how
are,
you view it.
while several people amongst our own guild accuse Kise and her following as a cult,
You collect their coin for me.
even though it's
Seems always
very clearly not. Exactly.
I've never really put much stock in religion or cults or such. Honestly, that just gave
At least that was
a
what
whole bunch of headaches back home.
Inkwell made me understand.
Oh, I can feel my deity Kami powers leaving me with your lack of understanding and worship. Roland, do not do this to me. Come onto the fold, dear.
Come on, Kise.
Flavored water. Peppermint.
Yes, with
Any
chicken
more for
sugar.
you, Arya, or are you finished with color?
No, 2 bits because they denied
I'd
me.
say that's not something I put much stock in from home. Here,
Alright, that is
I could be
enough.
convinced
Now,
otherwise.
So I take care of
Oh, wonderful.
Especially seeing the following you've been gaining recently.
Let me
I've heard that you've been live. I heard from that one individual you've been live streaming.
Oh,
How have you
indeed.
been doing that?
Well, I have a drone that Echo got. Well, technically Wolfram got it.
Oh, that is a beautiful
Then,
color.
I got the replacement.
but we do not talk about
Normally
that
you,
part.
normally you try to avoid. Yeah, I was gonna say normally you tend to avoid electrical devices. So surprising that you would have a remote.
Yes, it stays far enough away.
It floats
it is
far
from a
enough away
distance.
to not have an adverse effect.
It's one of those panoramic ones, I guess.
It's a very delightful smell.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Well, if it works, it works, and obviously it has, because you had that one follower show up at the island last week.
Oh, indeed. Yes, I've been doing that when I go around Orlando Soccer, or I've been doing Kizami creation streams. It is educational. Explaining the proper
showing how you use
traditional
your,
techniques.
Special blends.
Indeed.
Very nice. Oh.
Of course, I leave some things secret. Cannot give away all my trades, but
Oh, of course.
Everyone should learn proper
ingredients you wouldn't
technique.
want any competitors getting to know.
Precisely. Not as if there are any competitors, though.
True.
Better not be.
But at the same time.
Yes, there are some who'd like to
At the same time,
create such a thing.
just because there's no competition now doesn't mean someone in the future couldn't try and come up with something. So best to keep some things secret.
Indeed. But also they can try.
That's a very interesting flavor.
They will fail.
Like, just look at Kise.
Mm-hmm.
Unmatched.
They can certainly try, but they will.
Precisely. Thank you, dear.
I quite like it.
What's the phrase that would go with this? Often imitated but never duplicated in quality.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Especially since there shall be no others like me, considering Suzumiya-sama is gone.
It's very pretty, especially when you get a bunch of them together.
Apparently all the artisan techniques are gone at this point.
A little bit of magic around some of them.
Wait, really?
Gone but not forgotten. Perhaps
Oh,
one day
indeed.
someone will try
I
and
guess.
relearn those techniques. As a sort of
I
homage
certainly
to
hope
the
so.
old experts.
Oh, I did get the one who restored me to look up the proper technique, so there's that.
Always
go.
a chance.
So was that? Cookie? Okay. The cute one.
Oh, I've heard about this. Awkward silence. There we go. And complete.
Yeah, six.
Turns out the awkwardness was the friends who got along the way.
How you doing?
Hello, Isaac.
I see.
Good same as always, mate. Breaking the ice.
Sorry, what was your name, hon?
Yeah,
Alan.
at least tonight's not too crazy here.
How about we practice?
So it's kind of a hit or miss whenever it comes to the Inkwell.
The chill
Yeah,
vibe.
enough.
So,
We have some amazing customer here.
Life better for the rest
Yeah.
of us. I can try. Yeah, I just gotta remind myself.
You're saying?
well then, in the event that you're here next week, we'll either have her booked in or we'll
We have some amazing customers here.
abandon it may unfortunately be someone else.
Eventually.
I appreciate you trying. It really means a lot.
You're very welcome. Okay.
I wonder about you sometimes, Gibbs.
What's yours, by the way?
Hey, I take every time I get to
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Allen.
compliment Kise.
Aurora?
Of course, perfect.
Also, the services here is great.
And then And then there are times where you do something completely crazy, like try and hold a T-pose competition against Via.
Don't remind me of that. Oh boy.
Hey, dance. That giant can step dance in a hall. Setting season. I can't scratch.
Right.
I think you
You
broke her.
wanted this. You told Via to do it.
I think you broke her.
What the hell's going
You doing
on?
alright, darling?
Back to you too.
I think they heard.
Someone challenged them.
Are you doing alright?
You really did.
Oh, yes. I'm fine.
I love it.
Alright.
Great.
Oh no, I've
Via
Aurora.
is the
Aurora,
mistress of the
what
mountain.
are you doing, Aurora?
Looking to get
You
some
played with
sort of
fire
on
and
storage
therefore have
crystal.
been burned.
Did someone try to
If
outbomb
nothing
you?
else, it would just be a general good thing to have.
I was trying to resist making
What?
joke, but got goaded on.
Is it working?
Oh.
It does not take a lot of. It does not take a lot of convincing to.
Alrighty.
Make
If we
jokes.
see table flipping, we know what didn't work.
I think I'm going to flip tables.
Who's flipping tables now?
Well, then I love you. I respect
Maybe Aurora in a bit.
you. You're a wonderful person.
Oh, that is something I have not checked yet.
Aww.
Probably why I like hanging out with superheroes.
It is okay. Via will bring
Is
table
it?
next time and you can flip.
Hmm. No, it is still a bit tall.
Just have to pay for it.
Hmm.
Oh, good luck flipping it.
No, not yet. Same size.
Oh no.
Unfortunate.
No, you could be like one of those infomercials where
Yeah, I'm sure they'll
black and white
get
screens.
there eventually.
You're like,
Just gotta
I
give them a
hope
little
so.
more time.
Indeed.
Oh, before they announce like.
See how this other shrine is doing. Oh, what is? Oh, well, that is adorable.
Anybody messes up in here, she's taking up table and beating crap out of them.
Getting to know each other. Making sure everyone's okay.
Adorable little nook.
Your face has damaged the table.
Indeed.
It's going to be 500 credits.
Hopefully much better than the evils of the net.
Via would never. Via would never. Not without
Yes, hopefully so.
or even like 1,000,000 credits.
Do they add more?
Perhaps. I've not actually seen this in some time.
Maybe for 10 billion.
Hmm.
Get Via out of financial burden forever.
10 billion. How deep is your debt, girl?
No. It is cost of living, sweetheart.
Z obviously needs some more drawings.
The rest of life.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, well, I'll see what I can whip up.
Wonderful.
Via's not sure how long she will live.
Hmm. Late. Not actually been able to see the runes on this plate. Interesting.
Well, you see, Via's mother is giant. Either
These are strange to me, so there are not any that I've seen.
Hmm.
That is.
Potentially in a sort of Inari type language. Hmm. Oh,
Brain off
this?
today.
Is that this god just sort of looking from behind a couch? Or is that a plushie? I do not
You
know.
lie on the couch, you uncultured swine.
Well, if it's up here, I would assume it's the god. But as you can see, it's, well, very plushy-like.
Apparently. Oh, also,
That grammar, that one kid in
am I
school that
strangely leaning forward? Is the flex doing strange things? It feels a
I
bit
think
odd.
you're slightly leaning forward.
That is odd.
Just ever so slightly.
Let us deal with that, shall we?
What would be a better synonym for the grammar?
What do they call it? Advanced yoga, stretching.
Kind of not a good word to say.
That feels a bit better. Sort of.
Grammar nerd. Probably like that.
That seemed to have fixed it.
There we are, good.
The grammar.
Linguistically
Hmm. Watching you, evil net.
My brain cells can't wrap around those words.
Word ascended. Word ascended.
The sentence structure
What is-
supreme.
Damn, that's actually really cool. Not to be the sentence structure supreme here.
Suppose as long as I do not go towards the net, I can at least look over here.
Magical sounding. Make it
Oh!
magical sounding. Structure sorcerer supreme.
Too many variables.
The roof again! The roof again!
Oh, hold on.
That is just like the net.
Like, it's all about sounding smart.
Um,
Probably not to work that smart.
Kise ended up on the roof.
I think it's smart to be like,
What?
as
How?
a sentence structure supreme. Y-O-U apostrophe.
the roof is cursed.
By Western comment.
Okay, they're on the roof.
Kise.
What's going on?
The roof is cursed. The roof is cursed.
What the heck?
The roof is very
There's
cursed.
a cursed spot upstairs.
The net
forgot
and
you
the
can just
entire
simply
roof is
find
just
down too,
cursed. It's
so-
not. It is not just the net.
Did you do that thing where you fly? Where you went through the roof again?
Yes, yes.
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Wilson, can you show me what exact spot where you really injured it?
It's probably better that you don't do that.
It's time to look at something. Oh,
Never thought the roof would be haunted.
Why am I blind? Apparently I am. The tranquility or just...
So, she flew up to those blankets and then.
immediately went through the same thing happened when I was in. I was suddenly inside the net. And then I tried to get out of the net, and then I was on the roof.
How was your week?
I understand. Okay. So for right now, what I'm gonna say to you guys is try not to go that.
Noted. Okay, so there was more of a nook like over there, but apparently the roof is just cursed.
The proof is not cursed. It's just very temperamental.
Apparently so.
Yes.
Was it the wood pillars or one of the blankets? It's my theory.
Just the roof in general is
Let's
cursed.
just not go towards the roof in general. Let's make sure we're staying as close to the ground as possible. Within reason, obviously.
Good to know.
Yes.
Flyers
my cat
from being the
potion.
flyer.
I just realized.
Okay.
I cannot.
I'm gonna head downstairs. If you guys need anything, you let me know, okay?
Thank you, dear.
Absolutely, thank you.
Maybe not. I have to think about it.
So less lying, simply stay with my chariot.
Or at least no flying up here.
That is so frustrating.
It's,
I guess. Can you put that in the bin? I'm gonna go put my shit in the bag for a minute.
Excellent. We will consider this thing.
There's a little spot up there. Pictures of some odd creature up there.
It's
A
some sort of
god,
deity.
apparently.
Yes, it is a deity.
Something to
That is a shrine, like my Kamidana.
Ah.
I'm told it is someone called Blinks the Lightbringer.
Let him be a thing. Let it be a
Lifebringer!
Lifebringer, yes.
Blink.
Oh, see, there you go.
I was told.
The perch.
Yes. Ah, yes.
They're perching.
What? Kibs?
And they look beautiful doing so.
Oh, okay, just gonna go over here after that one.
Night ahead of her, and
Excuse me.
when she comes back behind counter, she also wants to still be articulate.
No, sometimes I think Kibbs just speaks before he thinks.
Yes. Like it appears that he follows another deity. That is not part of Shinto.
My dear, that's something I'll leave between you and Kibbs for now.
There we go. Credits on counter.
Have you been feeling better, Mr. Wolfram?
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what did you ask?
I'm asking if you've been feeling better since last I saw you. Last time you came around,
yes.
you were having a bit of a, I don't even know what to call it with your sister.
I've been doing alright. How about yourself?
Oh.
From your current predicament.
Get that cleared up?
Yes, the perpetual thorn in my side. For the moment, it's not there.
I stepped on a landmine. Okay, got it. Still working
Not
on it.
quite in
Fine.
your
You
side,
got it.
darling. A little bit
No
further
problem.
around.
I was trying to still be nice.
Oh, there's
I
kids.
don't know what you're talking about. Your sister's very nice to you.
Yes.
Yes, I'll just go around.
Every couple full moons.
Food is heating up.
It's more like a...
Astrid is
Via sent a message out to her father.
different.
Very interesting bit back, because of something you said last week.
But it's understandable why.
Did you want another?
Turns out
Yes.
Via's
No
father
thanks. That's good for now.
It was
No
as you
problem.
it was as you guessed.
Everything was good,
Check
yeah?
something.
Oh,
Yes. Very well done, as always.
Glad to hear.
Awesome. I'm working on one of those
Oh.
paper
Oh.
lanterns for Kise.
I think I have found. I am off a bit. Am I leaning again? I believe I found the problem, if
Surprised
so.
it took Via this long to recognize.
Yes, you're leaning forward a little.
that's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, Via has just always.
You may be leaning too far forward at the moment, darling.
But you were. Apparently, father used to frequent many gatherings at the Winter Court.
Like this Egyptian.
I think I know what the issue is.
Took a trip down there
Yeah,
actually.
there we
How do you feel about
About a week
metal?
ago.
Being
I have no problem with it usually. Mama had tough skin. Maybe that is what
Oh,
gives
there's
the
something over
the
there. There we are.
to touch.
Oh, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Very nice.
There we go.
Hello.
Which is a good thing
Thursday.
because Via loves
Did
to
anything
tinker.
fun happen?
She would hate to just go to touch a wrench and be like, ah.
I don't know. I wasn't
Yes.
there last week.
You just need to make sure that all your tools are like
Mr. Bong.
wood or plastic.
Hello, Miss Aurora. How are you
I
doing?
mean, a lot of my tools do have rubber
Doing well,
handles.
as
but
always.
I
Pleasure to see
touched
you.
the metal
Hopefully you're
many
doing
times
well.
without much of a reaction. I do have.
Yes, I
do
have
have a
been.
small allergic reaction to iron.
You made any business?
Okay.
We just
Just a few who've come by the shop. Nothing grand.
Probably not. Well,
You
technically,
know, the normal
think of
work.
it as an allergy, I guess, under certain context.
Well, you let me know if you get any new potentials.
Of course, I will let you know.
And do tell me if anyone
A
gets
lot of people
one of
have
those
planned to,
tattoos that
they
are very
haven't,
amusing.
Look
Come
around the
through
winter
yet.
court. Let me know.
Or if they try to get some sort of
which kind?
kanji that does not mean what it's supposed to mean.
Oh,
I don't think they
And a
would
new
appreciate
jacket.
the motorcycle though.
I try to warn
Probably
people
not.
beforehand. I may not know the languages, but I inform them they better actually know what they're getting on them.
Yes, you would
I
be
can remove
surprised.
them, but that's
Seriously having severe
it's quite painful. Much more painful than getting it on you.
Painful and hopefully expensive.
Shake it off apart.
You should get plenty for
Yes,
the
very
ignorance.
expensive.
Wonderful.
It's painful for them. It's hilarious for me because I, one, already have the money banked, and then two, I get to see them walk around with something that they've definitely fought us on.
But no, they did not quite catch.
Precisely.
Trust me, it has been hell for Via. Most of what she knows about the system, she has had to read out of the manual.
You do not know how many people that I have seen wandering around with kanji on their shoulders as over here, something like that simply says futon.
And even then, Via does not understand half of it.
You have no idea how many people I've seen walking around with runes tattooed on their face or their body, and it's literally cow.
Either works or it doesn't work, and Via has
That is accurate. That is simply accurate, darling.
It's hilarious.
Until they try to tell me this means warrior. I'm like, no, you keep thinking that, buddy. Of course it does.
I imagine
It pains me to do so because I'm doing what they want, and I know very well that people just type it into, you know, a search engine and got the first result.
Yeah, I mean, they're paying you to tattoo what they want. It's their fault for not knowing what the hell they're getting tattooed onto them.
She would not stay up for 3 days straight.
The fault lies strictly with them, exactly.
5 days. Was it 3 days? No, it was 3 days. 72 hours.
Yes, I suppose the ignorance will stay such and be marked for eternity with their ignorance on their body.
No, I just got back behind the bar.
And I get
To
to
be fair,
silently
that's-
laugh at them unless I'm feeling especially like evil.
I suppose it also allows one to understand who they are dealing with very quickly. That is very kind of them.
At fault.
Yes.
For not telling them what it actually means. Or is the customer
I
at fault for not?
I always give them a warning first to fact check it first. I don't know the languages myself usually. I just know I know a few because they come back and they're like, this doesn't mean what I thought it means. Can you remove this or alter it?
It is going to be a new experience for him to steal.
And
Most motorcycles have
Yes, if you see one of these doctors with one of that, you know they do not study. Do not go to them for medical issues.
It has the handles on the side, and rather than a rotating kind of function, it is a push and pull kind of
So
function.
it's not
I
my
don't know.
fault because I warned them.
There's actually
Precisely.
So, you know how you're okay. So you have 2 bones here on either side. So when you're in this rotation, they crisscross, which is actually what causes most of your muscular damage, which is carpal tunnel. But if you
It's
happen
also
to have
why
handles that are
when people ask for magical ones, I try to hide the runes underneath.
It'll mitigate or prevent carpal tunnel.
So, because they do give them power, but they also have meanings to them, and sometimes they don't want the actual meaning; they just want the ability it gives
When
them.
you turn with motorcycle, it is part of turning. Otherwise,
That
you get
sounds-
very stiff.
Please, yes, fuck. Like,
Well, no. For example, the ones I have on my face are
But this new motorcycle,
they're
a lot more leaning than the
called
normal
Dragon's
used to.
Breath
You only have
tattoos.
to lean a little bit with motorcycles
So
regular.
the runes
This
read
one
out Dragon's
makes
Breath,
Via go
but
almost all the way to
not-
the ground to get a good turn.
because of my creator, I'm not particularly
But it is-
fond
but
of
it has
dragons
that
too much, so
sense
I
of
wouldn't
gyro.
want that being written out for
I don't know
people
what
to
that is.
see.
I'm assuming it writes
Exactly.
So
That
yes,
is
But I
understandable.
kind of
it
need
is
need
perpetually
it for
spinning
a,
inside of
you know,
inside of the
adventuring
motor
and
housing.
such. Lets me breathe
And that
breathe out
spinning,
lightning if I
when
need
it is
to.
is
Forward.
upright to begin with will always try to recenter itself back upright.
I see.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
That can do
lightning
though?
is rather effective against, well,
Yes.
It
Apparently
It's
so.
Most
effective
things.
against most things, which is why I picked it out.
It is a way
I
hell
could always
monsters
change
work
it,
anyway.
but
They will always
for
try
now,
to
I'm
right themselves back to that
keeping
neutral
it.
state.
Now here's the
that's
real
suppose-
question,
It
Double.
also gives Yoko a nice
Have you ever
zappy
seen
kiss
helicopter cats
sometimes, which is very nice.
As long as you two are having fun. But here's the real question. Have you ever created a tattoo that was extremely niche? Or perhaps, like, the most ridiculous reason, they just wanted to be especially lazy about something in particular, so they wanted to put it on themselves to make it that much easier.
So you've seen me use this one before, because I have it on me.
When you tilt stick forward,
Just lift up this lock.
it takes that stationary rotation up and tilts those blades
It's
slightly
a
forward to
holding tattoo.
make it go forward.
Oh.
That sounds
So
terrifying.
I can just put
He
items
has ridden in helicopter. It's
right
terrifying.
here.
It is very terrifying.
I don't need to.
Oh
do
yes, the
that.
cleavage of
think it's
holding, I
funny.
heard.
See, this one is lucky.
Yes.
I cannot say much, I do similar. Given this is my
Abnormally
case.
large objects out from the
Pulls out
frame.
pouch.
Why do you think Via has been so scared of this hover system?
lightning
on the
resistance.
bicycle?
Why didn't I think of this sooner?
Being there is kind of normal for me, to be honest.
Oh.
Like a tattoo artist?
We put a rune for lightning resistance on you.
I've never seen that before.
That's brilliant.
Perhaps. Though, putting things on me is a bit different than tattoos, darling. It would involve having to etch into my gold.
Bike before, though.
Asking questions
Yes,
simply to
that
find
is
out.
work, but for it to be permanent, it has to
I
be
do that anyway,
inscribed
it's
onto
just-
her.
Well,
With other
And that
people,
would
I
be
just go
tampering with
for it.
Suzumiya-sama's work.
What about your case?
I find that very rarely do people.
Perhaps it would be
that's fair.
like clothing with some resistance, but. Though the case is not what is gold.
Except for Via. Technically.
Or how about another necklace or a ring or something?
Rich.
That could potentially be useful.
Look,
It'd
I
still
am
be
Captain.
technically on the case, or I suppose around.
Grabs
your-
Hello, Cabot. I'm Gibbs.
Perhaps. I've not
Nice to meet
thought
you.
about that.
It is
Suppose it could be attempted.
Or a jewel?
It was a very gentle pull.
It wouldn't be. It would be on a jewel, but we can put it on you.
Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, just had to.
Perhaps
I
have
do suppose.
something fitted to you.
Interesting. I can certainly
Out of
attempt it.
curiosity, Wolfram.
So that way. So that way you won't have to worry about electricity anymore. And it shouldn't interfere with you. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner.
That I'm uncertain of. It would depend on, well, it is sort of an innate aspect of my kind. Less so just the gold. All of my kind are very adverse to lightning and electricity.
Well, with something that would give you the resistance to it, I imagine it would still work.
Perhaps.
Can't ever in a bike before. I can always
Maybe not entirely, but enough.
Worked and used those before, though.
Either way, in theory, at the very least, it should negate it enough to make it bearable for you. Worst case scenario, you have a shiny new fitting for your pipe form.
I know some people in
I do suppose.
Wolfram.
I can attempt.
Out of curiosity, I heard you. Kise was mentioning earlier that you both have like the item needed to create the spell for her, or something like that. You said you had that
Yes.
like necessarily set, but you didn't necessarily have the mana.
Via is trying to learn to read.
It is,
Something along those
I'm trying to
lines.
learn those.
it is less of that and more that Well, we do have the spell itself that Double graciously gave us a copy of. It is more that we do need the proper item, which Elise was looking into with the spell glass, to be able to hold it.
Oh, okay.
Combination that works for
Got
her.
you.
She has
Okay,
these
okay.
leather
I was mishearing then.
that are just gathering dust at home.
Yes, it's
Dia wants
Kise's.
to know if she can light her hands on fire using ruins without.
There's a
Hey,
issue of Kise holding mana.
I can see you.
And
I
the
tend to
spell.
use external sources generally, magic circles for my transmutation. Or I simply use cantrips which pull ambiently, and do not use enough of my proper power to be difficult for me. But spells like that tend to pull a bit too much. And I get tired very quickly.
I see.
Have good evening.
Goodbye.
Yes, it is someone high level for someone who only learned cantrip a few months ago. What I was a little worried about.
Dia likes to listen.
It's a lot of mana to pull.
Yes.
Which, technically, the transmutation I do is a bit more advanced, but I use specifically circles that draw from the environment and nothing from me.
Career path outside the tavern.
Huh?
Though that cannot be done in the moment, I have to do the proper work for it.
Maybe she can find career path outside the tavern.
We'll see.
Like a private investigator,
No. More of you likes to listen to what is happening to people and maybe offer advice.
The thinking phase. I do like the thinking phase.
or a wise barkeep kind of thing.
For you?
Maybe, who knows?
Dig it?
You definitely could even make it interchangeable, where you just slide it off.
Me, a sage, I would need a thick beard and a walking stick.
I am thinking that you simply wish to slide it off.
Okay.
Well, of course, who else?
Oh god, the everything. Like,
A bird in the hand
an
is
old man's
worth two
beard
in
is
the
pretty
bush.
long.
Which I never really understood
Very
because you already have one bird.
Intercorrectional
How are you gonna be the other one
conversation.
from the bush?
Do you realize you're thinking out loud, my friend?
Do you know how to kill two birds with one stone?
Wait,
Hit
Yes,
them
now?
both at the
You
same
throw the
time.
stone really hard.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And also,
One big rock.
a little while ago, when you looked at Via and said that's a lot of woman.
Not a bad day keeps anyone away if you throw it
The
hard
best
enough.
sages are those that give advice when nobody asks for it.
Please
or
don't throw
advice
rocks at me.
is
That would be really
not
mean.
related at all.
No,
That would be rude.
Via promises not to throw rocks. Via promises she would not hurt her.
Oh, look, now they're blue. You made them sad.
what the fuck?
I thought you were.
Blue.
I thought you were doing it on purpose.
If you're gonna make mom jokes, I'm gonna make dad ones. It's only even though we're not.
No. Oh no,
Together.
no, you
Is
did
that a
not
part
use
of the
that
shedding
word.
season too?
Oh no.
It's
The shedding of
I did
tears?
say that
No, I
today,
think I
that was a
caused
while
that.
back.
Get in the joke.
That was a
battle.
Or the
while
shedding of ideas out of the
They
mouth.
will win.
No. No, that was absolutely today.
Alright, Via.
You went over, you stopped in front of Via and said that is a lot of woman, and then walked away.
Very well. I'll switch over.
Alright, Via won't be here too much longer.
I absolutely heard that.
Fainted.
Come on.
Just let me know when you're done.
That was not me, I swear. Unless I fainted in the last
Thank you for
hour.
break. Via appreciates.
I will remember that.
Unless someone else has the exact same voice as you, my friend, it was 100%
Did
you.
you anything? You just hanging out? Or?
Probably.
I'm just hanging out.
Or someone
Okay.
is trying to pull a quick one on me. Same here.
Done already, sir.
Well, whatever you say, Kibbs.
No,
I did compliment the lady
anything
in
else,
my
or-
head.
Oh,
They were
no.
sitting like a
No,
crazy.
that was out loud too. That was out loud too.
I think I'm good. I think I'm hydrated.
That was not in your head.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Either those are
Hydrate
really
If you want something to
One is
eat with
the
it, just let me
two
know.
Being even
Absolutely.
more hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
I have not
As all
given
the
the
400-year-old
compliment
Twitch
today.
streamers said once.
You know, you
Unison
should have
here.
like the You should have like
No,
a
I
poster
rarely
that
get
just has, like,
compliments.
somebody with a cup that says "Hydrate." This is a threat.
Bullshit.
Or just
She's
just
rousing them.
Oh,
This is
you
important.
mean
From other people.
Ominous
Ah.
positivity.
No way.
Everything is
That is a shame.
Didn't you get the compliment for your new shirt like last week?
All your problems are because you're not hydrated.
That is true, you got so many
Drink
compliments.
water.
That doesn't make it any less rare.
Drink water.
That was sudden and out of nowhere for me.
I didn't see you sip.
Obviously, we need to change that.
Stay hydrated.
The stars.
It's a constant insisting.
Hey, if
And
I ask for
besides,
anything,
your
just-
compliments are a higher standard than most people's compliments, so you are on a different level.
Well, of course, but
Oh, we were talking
it's nice to draw from as much as you can.
bombs that Saphira wields.
Precisely. It's healthy for them.
Fair enough.
They don't hydrate enough. Ew.
Well,
Yeah, make
aside
sure that
from my
Mona doesn't hear
physical
that.
Inflation is
being,
caused by a lack of hydration.
my friend, there
Everyone
is
sick has
very
gotten
little
his entire life
healthy
for that
about me.
picture. Oh, that's so fucking sad.
Well, that's fair.
Whenever Via goes for a snack, she
I'm just
makes sure
saying that if
before
Mona
before-
heard that,
after Via has meals, she
you'll
makes sure to
appreciate
put this paper in
compliment.
the fridge, yes? So that when she comes back for snack, like
She
10,
might just
20
play
minutes
around
later, it says,
just
drink
to
water, you are not
jump
hungry, you
scare.
are thirsty.
In the fridge.
Well,
Jump
there's
scare
one of
compliment.
whoops around people.
So when
Yes,
Via
a
opens the
few
fridge,
around your
who-
neck and
she
just
sees
whispers in your ear.
closes fridge, grabs water, closes
Oh,
fridge,
Mona
walks
is
away.
one of the few who actually
You
does
ever just
compliment
wake
me.
up at 3 a.m. to get some
Have a
pee?
couple
Oh.
sips.
Oh
my god. So just hot Cocoa and a
They're so
just a
mystical.
little side glass of milk then?
Yes, please.
I'll leave.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty handy for situations like
But
this.
yeah, duly noted, duly noted.
Thank you.
But yes, enough about me. You were the one who's thinking out loud
So,
Mhm.
and not realizing it.
credits. I don't really.
And
No one
absolutely
has confronted
said,
me about it.
Side of the milk. If you're okay just
yeah.
putting it
"You're
down.
right, and I am now." You 100%
for it.
mentioned Via being a lot of woman. While I agree, she is a lot of woman. You're the one who said it
That
out
was
loud and not realizing it.
Absolutely sure I have not said those words today.
Hello, Via. How are you?
Hello. Via, help. Have I
I see
complimented
perhaps what happened.
Do not ask
Perhaps
Via for help.
this cone thing is supposed to be inside his head, given his head is inside
You
it.
have caused consequences for yourself. Suffer. Oh, jeez.
Oh dear.
It's shutting season.
This is a full-on like town square decapitation.
It may be shedding season for you, but when you stick on foot in mouth, Via will not shed it here.
Ooh.
What does that even mean?
I'm sorry.
Wordplay, my dear boy. Wordplay.
I mean, I better be good at wordplay at this point.
Yeah.
Via has had the bardic bread.
I'll be fixing up second.
Oh, is that how that works?
Okay, that changes things. She's on the
Adding
bread.
that to the list.
She's on the confident breads.
How does that change anything? We were talking about what you said,
It
not
gives you a
Via.
boost of confidence, but you're fast as fuck.
But that's always Via.
Give yourself.
That is true.
To Via or someone else for confidence. You got
No,
to be
you're
confident
on the bread. That's
within
different.
you.
Big difference.
Via is natural.
Do I have a fever? Am I going insane?
You're on the loaf.
I do not know, darling.
Just like a little glass of
They said you're on the bread.
Got like
I didn't mean proof.
to like mix in that.
I cannot feel heat or cold. I have no idea, darling.
Said that. It's under the
they
cap.
Oh, you. Oh, Oliver.
I just wish to do that.
Am I? Oh, well. Am I just not getting? Is my comment not bad?
To be on the cat.
Am I not getting?
Yeah, they just want.
Your comment seems fine to me, dear.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're on the bread. You're on the bardic bread.
So then it's not me who is wrong. It is Kibbs.
Some people like the water.
Yeah, I believe Kibbs' comment is about 3 layers deep.
Kind of.
Oh, is Kibbs gaslighting me? That's what's going on right now.
Better not be, considering that is atrocious behavior, given what happened with Rama.
Via, you have made that joke before. You must resist.
What is happening over here? I'm trying to relate over there.
You better not be gaslighting.
It makes joke again 2 weeks in a row.
I don't understand
You refuse.
how Via eating the bread has anything to do with you.
Careful you don't scald your throat. Man.
So the bardic breath make him more confident.
I've had worse.
It's like
Did you eat the bread?
This is just another
No.
layer.
Via did. She's on the low.
And being chillin'.
Via is on the
Then
low.
what does that have to do? Then what does that have to do with Via? I mean, with you?
She is not denying or answering if I did or did not call her a lot of women.
Resort to my
This being sassy, gaslighting me. Or whatever
There is so
other word
much,
is
so many
pinning me
levels of
to this corner.
gaslighting going on right now. I do not know.
There is some wordplay
Or is there
happening here.
gaslighting about being gaslit?
Hello.
Via is already confident without the bread. She has just added another layer to it.
I know.
You need to be confident in what you say, okay?
Even confidence has to do with food.
Well, you are gorgeous, but did I compliment you today?
One more time.
It makes it
That's the topic right now. Have I called you a lot of women today?
So, you know.
Yeah, I know.
She may not have heard you.
Just now.
That'll just be another 6, please.
I'm aware.
Unless I had a fever dream,
Calm down,
I'm fairly
calm
certain
down.
I heard him say that.
Sorry.
I do not know, darling.
Volume.
I remember you walked away quickly, but I did not hear what for.
You're articulate.
Happens.
You don't need
My
bread.
ADHD cannot keep up.
Perhaps they have those cameras. Well, this is a magical place. I do not know.
Just takes a fortnight and then it'll.
They have cameras here. There's one by the
We
shrine.
don't talk about that game.
What?
What?
For avoiding thieves stealing from blinks.
Fortnite's what?
Are we dropping?
7 days?
Nice bullshit.
14.
Game died out.
14. Yeah, it was either 7 or
In this house of
It's
God.
been dead
14.
for
I can't
over 100
remember.
years at this point.
I can't remember.
I believe it is 2 weeks.
Fortnite is typically
It's a
indicative
really
2
old
weeks.
video game.
14
Oh, okay,
days.
so yeah. Wait. What's the whole thing about? I'm starting to think I should have just stayed at home.
Game addict minus times. Yeah.
I do not know. Perhaps, darling.
But like, I'll do this.
We are all going insane very slowly.
It is
You too.
a challenge.
But if you had
At
stayed at
least I'm not going
home.
to be alone.
Good night, Via.
Oh, good idea.
Good night, Via.
Peace.
If you'd stayed at home, I would not have gotten that lovely bit of thinking. And the fact that you are going to come up with some designs, I know.
It's just bigger version.
Very true. I'll work on it. Which shouldn't take me long because it's more or less just a ring.
Alright then.
Maybe a little bit wider and ornate to fit.
And it's a game.
Are they lactose intolerant?
And then the jewel can be easily removed. And then you just enchant the jewel with. So that way you just either the ring you could just easily remove it and inscribe it. So that way it's on there, and then the jewel could boost or what have you. Though I don't know much about magical jewels.
Really upset stomach. Oh no. Really unpleasant time to the washroom.
I'm very much enjoying this.
What class of
I know they exist.
Tier of
I've talked to several people in the past.
S tier results in bedridden.
S for
Oh dear.
S plus is shitting.
Lactose deadly.
Well, yes, it should be pretty straightforward and simple. Just inscribe on the ring or on the back of the jewel, and the jewel can either boost or just replace the jewel for whatever
Because their body
suits your needs.
process straight up milk and dairy. They can't process the chemical. That's why it's better to have.
See, I enjoy this because this is the most you have spoken in public in some time.
Lactose intolerance to things like goat's milk or
hold
sheep's
on for
milk.
any longer.
And
At least it
it's
once.
chemicals and
Oh.
Easy-ish.
Oh, right, I am not at home.
Yeah, I thought to give example than using the tier system.
Apparently.
No, I have a
It's
sort
quite
of-
adorable,
The tier
darling.
system
Sweet tooth, don't
is
you?
kind of accurate because there's different levels to people's lactose
Well,
intolerance.
at least you're the only one who
Can eat
heard me.
Goat and sheep's
not a
milk,
bad thing.
essentially dairy and
milk.
cheese.
That is
and
a
whatever.
shame.
However,
I
other people straight up cannot
I
have
have
all
to-
of them and will fucking
I have
be
a-
bedridden.
I can't have people just.
Triple S fucking death, essentially.
I'm security. I'm your bodyguard. They have to.
I mean, almond milk's not bad.
Have to be afraid of me to some extent.
Oh yes, they can be afraid of your brain
Shut the
too.
fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You're lucky I don't jump over this
Oh,
counter.
dude.
All round threat, darling.
Which is like milk and
No, it's not a question that
Only
should
the
be
best for
asked.
my bodyguard.
Back to get our diner.
Stop.
why do they
Stop
do
pulling
it?
your head.
It's
Because it's a
yeah.
good alternative to milk.
Percentages, but different. Yeah.
All I'm
Still
saying.
dairy nonetheless.
I still don't understand how they managed to milk lactose.
I mean, yeah, it's not
Yep,
as
see you later,
hard.
Snowy.
Almond milk is better. It is essentially, yeah, it's almond water.
They're not.
Well, that's just false
They're not
advertising.
milking the almonds.
It's not a milk, it's a water.
No, they what they do is they blend up the almonds very finely with like I believe with water or something, and then they actually squeeze out all the milk essentially from the almonds.
Really sweet.
That has been from them.
Oh, do not
And
go
then it just
silent
has,
on
like,
me,
some
certainly.
curd that's a leftover.
Well,
It's
yeah.
kind of like
Almond
garbage
juice.
essentially.
Just,
So yeah, it's like
Yes, the
almond
accurate
milk.
term would be almond juice.
Because you know
Can we just call it almond
almonds
milk?
suck up
I'm
all the
sorry.
water to
For
grow.
people who can't have dairy.
Like a lot, like more than.
Or oat
I
milk.
kind of just
People use those
zoned out for a second.
Make milk
You know,
I can see people.
I see.
It's all one word.
The thing too fast. It all came out so fast that you needed to pause for a moment. Take a rest.
I've had almonds much myself.
Yes.
It's the same. It's the same.
Lest I start speaking in my own
Soy milk, like soy
tongue.
milk and coconut milk, you kind of see the process. You
Oh.
can actually see it. Almond milk, I've never seen. the
I
process.
did like hearing it. I do not
yes.
understand it, but I love to
Good
hear it.
night.
Pretty sure somewhere you can find that.
Yes.
I'll be right back to the center.
Good night, Kise. I'm gonna head out. You too, Wolfram.
Good night, darling.
Oh, good night. It's good to see you again.
It's always good to see you both.
Do tell me next time if you go on any interesting adventures.
Cinnamon rolls I heat up by the fire, yeah?
I will.
Yep, just put them on the itch and they'll be
I will
there.
happily tell you.
Can the flux take your voice? Could you speak?
Lovely. Especially the gossip. You're getting good gossip.
Oh, I'm fine.
Well, we'll have to see.
We shall see then.
I will see
Until
you
the next
later.
time.
Bye.
I'm not doing
Take care, Aria.
Questions. You and your weird ass almond questions.
Like,
Have a nice. I'm just asking because I think it's funny.
Say again, man.
Yeah, I know. I know you're racing exactly.
sunlit.
My name is Kise.
I have to
Kisegawa.
entertain myself
I pray to you for a speedy setting season.
between all the looking into my pages. I have to find some.
We understand the sentiment, but Kise does not shed.
I already can see in the dark, so I don't.
Yes, I'm not a commie of
Have
shedding.
more substance to me, otherwise I'm a two-dimensional book.
I mean, the effect isn't.
Well, that's
like over
why I also pray to Blink's Lifebringer. Because doesn't hurt asking a life goddess. Oh god, I don't know their pronouns.
What's up,
No, I'm gonna be a
But
bitch.
Blink's even her pronouns? There are.
Because I want Yoko to
God,
actually
are they
let me
them?
say it first.
Check my pouch. Is the brooch on there or no?
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Yeah, besides my girlfriend.
Yeah, it's on there. It's on
find
the
it.
pouch right
But yeah.
next to your.
I'll be back, maybe.
As long as you're not putting this Lightbringer over.
20 gold
It doesn't
pieces.
say they want to stay on. They want to stay on my coat, but it stays on the pouch. So shrug.
20 gold.
Oh,
What
well,
is
I
this one?
will
Oh, thank you, darling.
directly take this.
Shine in your eyes, even if
Wonderful.
you're a vampire, there's always hope.
Oh, that's Matt.
You know.
Credits. Here we go.
Oh, lovely. Papa, very nice.
Thank you for your generous donation.
The warmth and the light and the stars and all that.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head off. Y'all have a good one.
You as
Good
well.
idea.
And thanks for having me.
And perhaps I
Nothing wrong,
can pass along a
Tony.
bit of
If you
Kizami
checked
that
in
will
at
at
my
least
pouch, I actually got the
make
roach
the
now.
itching a little less
It's
distracting.
hard to get stuck on the coat, so I just want the pouch.
Ah!
Oh, yes, I see.
I'll get you those rolls right now.
At least I hope it's on there correctly.
Yes, it
looks good,
looks like
dear.
it's on there just fine.
Nice.
Entirely.
But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Y'all stay well.
Good idea.
No, it's great.
You as well, friend.
Don't know what's going on, but I'm going with it.
It doesn't provide good gossip. I know, right?
That's a lot of
Need good gossip.
Is it great?
Or
Yep, it is. Awesome.
symbol.
It's awesome. It's great. Yep.
Yes, from what I understand, he's a soldier.
Oh,
We're committing way too
I
much to this
remember you
way.
mentioned that.
Just
But it's
Worry
awful.
about it, as long as you sold the bit.
It's powder. It's like
Must not be that great then.
sort of powder.
Oh, it's awesome. It's great. What are you talking about?
Some people like to wear their trophies on
I can't see myself in that.
Yeah, it makes me curious what they all mean.
Moisturized in your lane.
Well, then you should talk to them about it sometime.
Will do. Because that is an artisan as well, like you make all these symbols mean different things, and rank and whatnot.
Did you want to know?
It was taking their time
I like
to
you. I like you. Okay.
charm.
Thank you. I like me too. I'm glad other people feel the same.
Yes.
Ma'am?
Wait,
Oh,
I'm happy that I got the elephant.
Oh.
Don't put your leg.
Oh, there they go. Oh, oh.
there they go.
You're being swallowed by the flux.
Food.
Oh,
You okay?
Dear, I thought people could not. They did not serve alcohol.
You good?
I need to
I don't think so.
Yes.
do the thing
Fair.
for
Very fair.
thank you.
there we go.
I'll leave a tip later.
Chair. Oh god.
Oh, go.
Oh,
Oh, look
oh.
out the chair.
No,
Okay.
no. You don't want to. No, I'm just gonna.
There they go.
No, I'm just gonna head back.
They're
Oh god, it hurts.
is that
Oh my
the
god.
crawling version
oh.
of moonwalking?
Mr. Sam.
It's really no trouble. I can help you.
The caterpillar
People
moonwalk.
who are lactose intolerant
Just
There
like
they go.
They have denied the request for aid.
Well, they're aware of their lactose intolerance, which makes
Shut up.
sometimes people just want to do their
See, I don't know
That's
about the
nice.
ableism that's going on
Sometimes
right now.
people just
People lactose
What
is
does it say? They mess around, you
That's
find
what
out.
we've seen it all.
that sometimes lactose intolerance
Roland.
means he wants to watch the world burn.
I'm starting to think
The
I
lactose.
My eyes
may have eaten
vanished
some
in my
mushrooms.
eyes. He took like
Physical
stars.
effect.
Someone's drinking
I
milk.
hope not.
But everybody else is saying it.
Time they choose
Your
to
eyes are
drink
closed
milk
to me at the
anyway.
moment.
Even though they
The
know.
world's burning for them, maybe.
Freaking
Yes, that would be quite a powerfully,
Fair enough.
powerful magic mushroom.
Which I can respect.
When it allows other people
Yes.
to hallucinate with you.
Hang on.
balls on a person.
Perhaps that is a
theoretically,
psionic
Hang on,
thing.
actually.
Still drink lactose, whether you're
Are you
just
psionic, darling?
wanting
I'm a
to suffer.
masochist. Time to down a whole.
I would have no idea.
People do.
Yeah, I can see a bit of a
We do
shimmer,
more
yeah.
experiments with the dream fluff.
Yay.
You know what?
I don't even begin to know how to test
They're
that.
just down for the pain of.
Was that
fucking
My
milk.
girlfriend's gonna love it.
I don't. Is there?
I suppose that would be a question for a certain someone, but.
Hopefully that individual
Is there a level that
feel
goes
alright.
beyond?
Yes, the Anders boy, yes.
I hope so too.
Like
Oh,
that's what they
yes.
say. Like there's masochists. Masochist is like here. They're up here. Hi.
A word.
Yes. Yes.
A word that I will tell you
Hi.
later.
Yes.
What? I
Thank
just
you.
missed something.
Thank you.
Are you thinking the same thing? I'm thinking. Good.
Possibly.
Then we can
But
read
it's a
minds.
word
Yeah, I
that,
just
that
wanted to
someone
leave
you're
a 5-credit
probably
tip
blind,
and I'm
no,
You'll
headed
older,
learn.
out.
older.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Of course, Mr.
How old
Jack.
are you?
Have a good night.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
totally
only like
not
13.
Have a.
Also, along with the yukata and proper things. Gee, you want one of those coats? That is
Parents. Well, back
nice.
in my world.
Yeah.
I do have way
One of his
world.
coats?
Like that. It looks like it has an obi
I know my rights,
as well. It's quite stylish.
Left your parents.
Oh no, I see. That is just crop. No. There's more onto. So that would have to be some sort of obi. Yes?
I don't know.
I do not know.
Guardian.
It is very difficult, but it is nice. It
Children are
is
supposed to be
fancy.
accompanied by an adult, at least.
It has tailcoat.
You are
Oh,
theoretically a
we were
child
looking at the.
still.
I was looking at the completely different person.
No.
Wait, who are we talking about?
The white outfit, right?
Oh, Ludwig.
Oh, Ludwig, he's cool.
Crop top.
Hmm.
Wait, no, actually, I'm sorry.
Oh, so it
I think
is.
all the pollen in
I
the
thought that was an
air
Obi.
forcing me out a bit.
It's called avoid
Probably.
magic
That's
staff
We could get a version that is like an Obi.
anyways, you take care, Alan.
The internet
I wouldn't even begin to know where to find something like that.
See you guys.
I would begin.
Safe travels.
Well, I just want attempted fate.
I'm gonna take off. Thank y'all for the food. It was really good.
Peace. Have a good night.
You too.
Good idea.
Good night.
I guess my luck seems to come around when I need it most.
Oh, okay, so there was a bow at the back of it. Okay, I thought it was like only the chest and higher up area, and had like an open.
Don't fuck with things
Because
that you
there's
shouldn't fuck with.
ribbon was the same color.
Was there an Obi bow in the back? That is what I thought.
Thank you.
Yeah, there was a small ribbon or a tail flapping at the back.
Here's the tailcoat.
I would sure hope so.
Either way, we should look around.
Thoughts, like the term for the longest time. This kid's
I
13.
think
He's
Wolfram
been,
could look good in.
Yeah, so I don't know.
So I do need to get you more
Remind
fancy.
me of this television show.
I guess it's like more of a meme now. So I guess
Yeah,
it's like
you
more
need an adult.
It's really
Because you
It
are
really is.
a minor.
So here's what we're gonna do. Since you are here today, and it has been publicly known since all staff here present are accountable, next time you are here, don't have someone with you that is a technical legal guardian or someone that has guardianship over you. We will have to turn you away.
Okay.
So just bring someone with you that they can viably claim, and you can viably claim, and we can viably claim that they are responsible for you. Because if you bring in some random Joe Schmo, I'm gonna know.
If something happens to you anywhere around here, we're all in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I kind of
Sorry,
see
buddy.
that.
This is why I tell you to be practical. When you take the logical route.
Did something happen?
You shouldn't fuck with. Because your parents are
No,
not
they're just doing their job.
where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same thing.
Excuse me, Wolfram.
They found
Excuse me.
out
Excuse
things
me.
you do
Scooch.
here
Scooch.
while you're
Hold on.
not.
Isn't that?
I'm gonna check.
Isn't that?
Supervision, I'm pretty sure they'd be very upset.
They can still be in the picture, but they're still doing their job, Kibbs. Leave it be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't told him about the Metaverse.
Yeah. Oh, I was here
And
for
to
that.
double check.
Where am I?
Next time you're here, bring adult supervision.
I believe. He's
Yes.
like.
Oh. Leave that as me.
Huh?
Awesome.
I just remember being on the rock. Oh, was that? Was that before I got my restoration? Or was that the first night of my restoration? That is a good question.
That was a while back.
So I would say it was probably before your most recent restoration.
Possibly.
I'll write a sticky note and I'll put it on one of the
Goodness, that
later.
lacquer was lackluster.
If it has to be discussed, since
Another day. It's fine.
I don't want to make any exceptions, but yeah, if it needs.
Well, yeah.
How you been, Roland?
Well, thanks to Kibbs over his generous donations over the course of being your follower, we have another about 100, 200 gold
Took a little trip after my last.
Oh,
visit to the
wonderful.
Cathedral, so.
that we can go
Sort
get
through all the
exchanged.
gain on that trip.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Expanding your archive, eh?
Trying to. New building
Wonderful.
techniques, trying to learn some more magics that I can do. Yeah, a little bit at a time.
Thank you, Kibbs.
Damn, this
Lovely.
almost fell off.
Looks like it's flying down
Yes,
tonight.
that's probably not going to be
lower.
good.
Today hasn't been as busy as some, but
If it can fall off, is it? How is it doing its
Quiet
job?
nights are almost as good as the busy nights sometimes.
No, it's when I whap really quickly to bow.
Unwind, right?
Wow.
Isn't it supposed to?
I know that
Wait,
feeling.
what did you just say?
It whaps me when I move too fast down.
Oh.
That's why when I drink, I need to tilt my head upwards.
Yes.
Hell yeah, the roughest part of that trip was dealing with the time differential.
Huh. What was that like?
Put it this way, from your point of view, I would have been gone from this.
Oh, I just
place
realized
from
you used
about
the other
maybe
iPad
30
today.
minutes. For me,
Okay.
I was gone
Yes,
to that
I-
other place for about a week.
I got up, realized what day it was and what time it was, and
Nuts.
I didn't
Yeah. Yeah.
think
That's fine. It
about.
puts the focus
I'm
on the
familiar
ship.
with them, but they go by the name S. Suit of armor, blue spirit flames.
I know them. Yeah.
Would you prefer gold or silver?
Well, last week they told me that they
For what?
they were gone for a very long time,
For the ring.
and I was curious where they had gone.
Oh.
And they explained that they went to this place called Amphetica, which is apparently this huge knowledge repository.
That
So
is a very
I asked
good
if I could
question.
go and check the place
Yeah.
out myself, and during that
Though if we went with
conversation,
silver,
I
we'd
learned about
have
the
to
time
be careful
differential.
with
Gotcha.
Had to
werewolves and the
get
like.
special permissions
Oh,
to
that is
access
true.
the gateways, but once I
Gold
was
it
there,
is.
yeah.
Though, but it is
I was
removable,
gone from here for
so
about maybe 30
Well,
minutes.
it's true.
it would be
There for
designed to be
over
able
a
to
week
just
from
slide
my point
off.
of view.
Well, I sure wish I had
Though
that
technically-
in, crunch time during high school.
With some lichens, gold affects them.
Or if you're on a,
Oh.
or even
And
if
seeing
you're
as
Let's go.
how you're
Best or
heavily...
worst of both
any
worlds.
sort of training,
Platinum.
like whatever Hezekiah may be putting you through.
I guess we're probably gonna.
Platinum is a little more expensive, but it's doable. I don't know how conductive it is for magic, though.
Mr. Hezekiah
I
goes
did
a
not
bit
know
rough on
either.
me, but it's welcome. I
24
appreciate the
minutes.
challenge.
I would have to research
Yeah,
into it.
I've
Maybe I
heard
can
from,
ask Elise.
Crazer that apparently Mr. Hezekiah
Easy
goes
enough.
pretty heavy on his training.
He
But at the
can.
same
I
time,
just
with-
know gold and silver
When he's training
being the
something
two.
He's more specialized in.
Silver is more practical
hand-to-hand,
because
I
it's
think I'm better than him.
a stronger metal. Gold was more
Swordsman though.
practical for jewelry and the like.
True, and when you combine that with his earth elemental
Well, and the
magic,
fact that it's also very
makes him
valuable.
pretty formidable.
Though
Yep, he packs wall.
I do have my sword is gold plated. Though it's
One
because it's so
person
soft,
would
if I ever
argue
have to
that
use it, it's
Pac-Man
very
Wall is,
expensive to get repaired.
I saw the match that Slade and
Though
Hezekiah
you're not
had.
going to be seeing combat, so
Oof, that was intense.
reparation or repairing things won't be too much of an issue.
I saw awesome
Unless somebody
match
drops
between
you, but then
Mr.
if somebody
Hezekiah
drops you, then
and,
they're gonna have a whole nother
Mr.
problem on their hands.
Oh yes, of course.
Not familiar with that individual, but if they were...
Maybe
brave
we
enough to
get
step into the
a
ring with
few
him,
rings.
Mr. Victor won that.
Alright, I'm going out to
In
do.
He went
in
crazy too.
See you tomorrow.
Wow,
Meeting.
that's...
Good idea.
yes, Kips.
And then there was the match I saw you have
See you tomorrow.
A few
a
rings
while back.
would
Later, kids.
Take it easy.
prepare for any other spells we might need. Cause then we could just have it just etched onto the ring itself. Though I imagine it would also be expensive because the ring would be so small.
Yeah, I was at a huge disadvantage for that fight, but I'm glad I was at least able to hold my own.
The silver would be Hmm.
Kind of surprised me when he started going with the whole.
Gold
fire
would
fist
probably
technique,
match you more.
but,
Problem, use it in a
But
match
you
that
yourself
gets,
said you had
I
enough
feel
gold
like I need
already.
a way to defend against it. I can
My
block the
favorite
physical
is
blows,
usually
but
the
fire kind
sunlight
of,
nectar.
wraps
That's usually my favorite.
around.
And we don't want to clash with what you already have.
Yeah, I've seen
It's not
those
like I have like a
Mocha
shield
inside.
or anything I can. Yeah, it's not like I have anything I can really like shirk behind.
I haven't seen platinum,
It's so
so
fast. I can't
well,
evade it either.
it's a very rare metal.
Fight through it.
You can go ahead and
Was
Bear the
not
brunt
fun.
and push through.
sunlight nectar.
No,
Yeah.
I can't
You're
imagine it would
so
be.
extremely sexy
Why
when you're
I,
in thinking mode.
yielded at a certain point.
Oh.
I realized I was just taking a beating and not really getting anywhere.
There you go.
I was just kind of getting mad about it. Once
Mark
I
of
fun,
a good
I
fighter,
resigned.
knowing to back off.
Well, the whole point of it was just to have fun.
I
and
lost
at the point I
my train of
had
thought.
fun and
Oh.
I didn't want it to twist.
fair.
into
No,
something
bring
angry,
it
so-
back. I give a platinum. That you aren't certain if it does the.
Nope, I think I see Jaden coming
Thank
on.
you
Up.
kindly.
Alright, platinum
I think I see them coming on.
would be
Yeah.
expensive, but I wouldn't know.
Getting a lot of new recruits up there recently with
I would still have to talk to Elise about
Oh yeah, there's been
if
a
it's.
lot coming.
I think the word is conducive to magic.
Hi, welcome in.
Well, depending on how hard it is, it might be difficult to describe the.
Jaden.
You know, I'm
I
I'm
need to
just
make an
check that,
adjustment
make
to
sure
the
I'm
painting on
not
the
just
neck.
like losing my mind.
You know it's me, right?
Yep, you do you.
Good estimate. That was you?
We definitely probably iron would just probably not look good unless it was very polished.
No, I didn't realize I'm just I just saw like movement.
Yes, I'm not
But
a
iron is
fighting
also
Kiseru.
heavier.
Okay, it was you.
Rune, technically. A lot of T's here.
Look, I'm sorry.
We still want it to be light enough so people would have no issue lifting you,
Don't worry about it.
because we don't want to
The Inkwell Tavern.
affect your balance.
Okay, fair enough. They could probably give you
I
a
just cussed.
better
I'm so sorry.
description, but
So yes, maybe gold.
it's cozy.
Gold or silver is definitely the way to go, though.
It's starting to get
Uh,
pretty late. Should probably get going soon.
And having it be a ring, it could be easily slip. You could easily slip it off. So that way, if a lichen would wish to use you, that is adverse to silver. It wouldn't have effect because it would easily take it off.
I don't think so. You know what?
Someone having issues with gold.
Oh, hello, Jade.
Yeah, you're gonna need to give me a little more
Oh
than
no.
Someone having issues with gold or
clientele.
No.
blue skin.
All from here is just in thinking
I was-
mode. Ideas for
I was
an
thinking
item.
of getting like a small ring. That could be enchanted
Not off the top of my head.
for like lightning
I haven't
resistance
been in
for
as much
Kise.
as You guys have probably.
Oh!
What's up?
Yeah, no.
He's looking for someone.
Either like a ring or a jewel.
Would be recently.
Regardless, either way, a ring would.
Bluish skin.
A ring would probably fit onto the pipe easier than a jewel.
Hair color or something?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Either way, the jewel itself would be housed in the ring, so the ring would be there regardless. Just, though I suppose you could enchant the ring and the jewel, thus having two.
Well,
Are they a friend of yours?
That is true. Well, I suppose I'd rather have to put it on one side. Well, have to put it close to the mouthpiece, or you'd have to remove my mouthpiece in order to remove it first.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And stick it onto the bamboo.
That too, but
I've not actually been separated in some time.
looking for them in the same way you are.
Hang on a moment. Just had a thought. Instead of getting a new ring or jewel or something for Kise to wear, what about enchanting the brooch? The MMR brooch. I mean, she wears that all the time, does she not?
I'm thinking of
It's something she
that
already
is a singular use. I'm thinking of multi-purpose.
Your name, darling.
Is also that is already enchanted. Would it
enough.
not be much more difficult to add a second?
Yes, I thought the brooch was already enchanted.
The color change.
Yes, ma'am.
True. Fair enough. Well, that's just a thought.
Though, I suppose could enlarge the ring and reduce it, so that way if you weren't comfortable with
Thank you.
being taken apart.
It's quiet tonight.
Well,
And
there's
since
only
I would be the
house
one
allowed
doing,
taking me apart.
And we're guessing
it
seems pretty quiet.
I'm not sure if I would be comfortable with that.
The magical one.
Too early myself. Just been kinda floating around.
Me doing it, I'm not confident in my abilities.
How often is this place open?
I suppose you'd have to learn the proper
We're
technique.
typically open just on Sundays.
Yes, I would, and I would like to be sure I knew you inside and out before I even attempted it on you.
Really?
Damn good. You haven't had something like that.
Yes.
But even still,
Inside and out, you say?
their thoughts are not a thing. They all just kind of
water?
Yes, I suddenly realized my phrasing.
realize it or not.
Yeah.
You are
If you haven't
adorable.
seen him, then
Anyway, I hope
Goes
too crazy for you.
But for
I went the wrong way.
3 hours arguing with someone over sitting up.
Sorry, we can't.
for now, I could enlarge and reduce the size of the ring for easy removal.
I see. All right. Well then.
Here.
That sounds like a plan.
Because the trail I followed led this way. I happened on this place by circumstance.
Gotcha.
Figure someone's running away. No matter.
I can. Well, I guess it's more or less. Wouldn't really need to do blueprints, since it would just be essentially a ring.
Charging that much to send a letter.
I'll probably stop by here again.
Yes, words.
If I got no luck, maybe.
Are very, very difficult.
If it's at that point, then.
Is that so? You're doing so well.
Suddenly, I am painfully aware of every single word I've ever said.
Thank you for the refresher. I'll be out of your hair then.
Have a good day.
Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that. I just kind of let my onyx go out to the
Painfully?
mountain range.
Really?
Just let him just do what he do.
Yeah.
Painful is a word. That
I was going
is
to say, if there's
descriptive.
pain, perhaps you can kiss and make it
Not
better.
exactly the whistle I would have done, but okay.
Wow.
No, that was pretty.
It's a very hot summer this summer.
Yes, so very.
Silhouette. Pretty nice.
Think a large worm with legs about the same size as Jane here.
All I could really tell past the jacket is just a broad build. I didn't know it was
That's
What?
That's what I mean. The silhouette was very nice.
He's about the same size as you.
like the bodybuilder type.
Who?
Oh.
Well, I like them all. I like
Who?
men, women. They don't identify as either. Them.
I would have offered him.
What?
I like
Oh, you did not know about Jerry?
Sadly, people don't like me. That's okay.
No.
They don't like me in a romantic sense.
But just because you met a handful of people doesn't mean.
I find that hard to believe.
Okay.
So a while ago,
I've tried dating.
I got given a
It did
worm
not work
creature.
out.
He was about this long,
Tried with a handful of people.
and he's blue,
Yeah,
and he's
I
got
tried
like
a handful of people.
googly eye
Let me
looking
tell you.
things. He's a creature from the void. Shit,
Didn't,
they gave him to me in Orlando, Osaka.
Oh my god.
Turns out
adventuring. Let me
he can
slam
grow,
my metaphor
and he got a lot bigger, and grew
ego
legs.
on the table.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
And
you could.
he can't work
Have you tried
outdoors
doing,
because,
like,
you know, the whole
more
not having arms thing.
That is
Makes
probably
it a little
next. Do be
difficult.
careful, dear.
Not really, because I don't want casual.
Yeah, I know.
A relationship?
I was like,
In all honesty?
I mean, that's
I should
fair.
probably. Fuck. Shake's phone doesn't work in the void.
It
Hey, Faiz, how you doing?
What
Again,
time I
this lobby
need to
open.
talk
Oh
to
no!
Sharon? Doesn't answer.
What's going on? It's. Are you just having
I have a
ear
void
care
creature living
problems?
with me. He's about the same size as you.
Ah, okay.
Except skinnier. It doesn't speak up.
I see.
It's fine! He's harmless! He eats better crystals. And he hasn't tried to eat Ice's cats, so.
Wait.
Closing the bar.
I should stay away from him then, considering I'm wearing a crystal.
Once another minute passes. Well, I say bar. The counter.
Does it have mana in it?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, but
Okay, yeah, no,
most
he
people,
probably
when they first
shouldn't
think about it, like,
go near him then.
alcohol,
He
they
might
don't
try to eat it.
period.
Because there will be one less Jerry in the world.
Or at least,
brain association.
I'll at least make sure he's eaten before he goes near you. That way he doesn't try to eat it.
No, let's just go with let's keep him away from Kise.
It's good to know that clearly.
Fine. When he kind of just he doesn't try to hurt anyone. Other than he's jumping on me. Well, I think that's more out of frustration than anything
I would
else.
say like either the front
That's probably.
Need to worry about it.
Well, I mean, it's not my fault he doesn't have arms.
You see this knife?
No muggers, no thieves, no.
You work at some
probably
place that
Shakes.
can't work doors.
Okay. If I ever have to pick up
that's a little threatening.
But that is probably next on the list.
Okay, whatever
He'll probably get arms.
That's really threatening.
Well, he's going
What?
10 siblings.
Why
10,
have we
11,
segued into this?
10.
Okay.
I don't know if any of them have arms, but they all live in the void with Shake, so I don't know.
That is probably a
He's the
question
only
for
one living on
Shaden.
this plane.
Hmm.
And of course, the stupid cat lives in a place where his stupid phone doesn't work.
For cooking.
Mm.
It's... Aurora, that's really fucking menacing.
What? Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, now we got
the lady that I like
Alright. 10 minutes, by the way, y'all, till the front at least gets closes.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Understood.
Can I get some of the sunlight nectar, please?
By the way, Aurora,
Who am I
the
passing
well-timed,
the earnings I got
house.
to today?
Is that a wishing well
Oh,
or
good.
water
As I'm dying.
So yes, I believe
Let me just hand him over.
Oh no,
Alright,
I have made back all that I've spent,
No, it's fine. I'm back. I'm back.
show
The
hand
price is
buying
on here
over
now.
but also profited off of little Kibbs's donations.
Hey, no.
Wonderful.
Let me guess, you didn't
Well
find
done.
If my math is correct, sitting almost 1 million credits now.
Wonderful.
Yeah, people still playing Smash?
Fuck, Georgie.
Thanks.
Smash your pass.
Of course, all the gold you make from Kizami and whatnot, that goes for the guild. All of that.
I don't know.
Just
for the most
any
part.
gold donations you said you didn't need, so I've just been.
A Smash game is more important.
That, that's not illegal, is it?
What?
You don't need the gold, but they're giving it to you. I'm just taking it and converting it into money that we can use.
Despite my not being good at playing video games.
And he goes
That's
back
not
towards me
illegal,
anyway,
it's
so
fine.
that is fine.
So yes, I was going to say, my money is your money, so.
Yeah, sounds alright.
Then it is fine.
I mean, Smash was kind of like.
Yeah, so it's fine then. It's fine.
Yes. And again, offerings of gold and things like that are not people do not have enough emotional attachment to their coins. That's.
Yes, I keep telling Kibbs that, but Kibbs doesn't seem to listen.
Feel better. It's the only game I can beat her.
Like,
No, he uses it better anyway.
kind of things.
Well, it keeps me alive, to say the least.
Yes, that is very much a good use.
Sorry, do I know you?
And it allows me to upgrade some things that will also keep me alive, so by all... donations are keeping me alive, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault that Yoko's not here.
And keeping you alive keeps me safe.
I was sure I've seen this.
Exactly, so it's all for the great and glorious Kise-sama.
It's the principle.
Yes, of course.
You moved the goalpost.
No, I haven't. I haven't moved shit.
Not done more for himself.
The white fur will be a good indicator plus the
Post?
No, she had a comment for me and she's
Oh, that hits different.
Unless my girlfriend...
Every time you say it. Never hits the same way twice.
It'd be funny if they were here.
No, I hope not.
I'm waiting.
It would be fun. Actually, you should bring them here.
Perhaps I can get a different shade every
They'll try.
time.
They're too busy
I
playing
can't.
Smash.
They're playing Smash without me.
Ha ha ha.
Smashing with other people?
Passed for.
That's why I said.
Yes, I got passed for Smash.
Headless chicken. Dog again.
That is a very unfortunate double.
I mean, I guess last
That
week
sounds like
I
gossip.
had vacation
Yes,
with
what
her.
happened?
You go home, you tell them it's double or not.
What is this gossip I'm hearing?
I just wasn't it because of that vacation.
Double got ditched for a video game.
For a while.
What?
Yoko won't come here because she's... Yoko passed me up because she's playing Smash right now.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
that's very rude.
I guess.
Can't play the fox. Can't win.
Mom's friend decided to come in town to
Pain Poco.
Oh, you better get it made up to you, darling. 10 times
Fox
over.
2.
and they had
She's
to
like,
stay at
that's,
the house.
that's bullshit. I can't win against that. And I just start pushing the buttons and I win.
Without anyone losing them gone, and I thought they will fall for the pill trick.
She better pamper you next time, dear.
Sounds like a skill issue.
So, did I miss
I know
anything
she
while I was
will.
gone?
I'm merely joking. I'm not upset with her. She's fine to play her
Final
games.
destination.
I'll be upset for you.
Exciting happens.
Definitely get pampering.
No logs.
I haven't seen.
I'll make sure to note that for her.
Yeah.
Good.
God forbid a drive-through.
And part of that pampering could, you know, the dual usage like last time. That was fun.
I'll bring it up to her. She's in the mood.
Yeah,
remember
That was a good night. That was a very good night.
to not have school for a
That
couple
was
of
a
weeks.
while ago.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I
Yes,
guess
that
went
was
to
the
a theme
second
park,
week.
Went out of town, went to a beach, went scuba diving, yeah.
Well, technically the first week.
Yeah, I'm thinking that would have been the brightest idea to bring my Pokemon along with me, cause the cat almost got out of the bag.
Yeah, because that was after I drank the fairy wine, right?
Yeah, my Oshma was like go swimming.
No. That was. Well, perhaps. But it may have been the same night.
Thankfully, I managed to make.
But yes, that was after the very first meeting. Because that was the very first game of Truth or Dare.
You really got by that log chip.
You haven't played that in a while.
We have not. Then again, we were all terrible at it.
Secret that I'm going to the Metaverse.
Fair enough.
No, have a good night. Jaden, I'll have some pizza at home when you swing on by.
Yeah. Oh, have you heard of any of you actually heard from Isa Billy?
Not recently.
I probably can't hide a secret forever from my parents.
I guess I'm crashing your place again tonight.
Oh, that I did
These
hear.
days,
I thought that was already
I
a thing.
assume that
Explain him
the second you can return, they will let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him, like, what really happened on that day when it entered the metaverse.
They may try to go for 5 days.
Or what means do you
Well, look, I didn't know he meant literally non-stop. That's...
Well, it depends on how it tells
I still don't know if I fully believe him. That's even for...
Maybe they just Double said I'm being banked on.
So like,
You didn't see the hole for the wall.
They accidentally find out you're in more
holes mean nothing.
than being open.
I've also not been there in some time. Or ever. I'm uncertain if I've ever been there.
You're beautiful.
That just means it's rough.
They wouldn't believe
I-
that all the
I'm gonna go when house is done, because I can move in there.
Because my Pokemon are
I'll actually have more space.
Very quiet.
Because it does feel a little bit like Ice's apartment is turning into a frat house. Between Ice, myself, and Amanda.
You're shouting down the hall a little.
But as a parent, you should always try.
Yes, you apparently have to make very unique versions of Kakurenbo to be able to stay there.
Hurts the parents more if you
And
silence
then,
And then
shows
bet.
up whenever she feels like it.
I don't know what it is.
That makes sense.
I will enunciate. Is that better?
Yes.
There you go.
Well,
Yes.
It shall be finished eventually.
apparently,
So,
guess the
as follows.
interspace
Competition
somehow
is basically
gets
a
sent me
battle.
like
1v1
halfway across
team versus
the
team.
continent and had
Also,
along with
Kise,
Africa.
I found a really good book. Like a really good book.
Hmm.
I think you might like it after I finish reading it.
I didn't think they would believe
Right.
For the fourth time.
Is it the one you were talking about in the chat room earlier?
Yes, that one.
I've not been paying attention to that, given...
Literal
Math
fictional
rock.
character.
It's good!
It's an adult
I
novel.
think you'll like it.
Oh, wonderful!
Well, yes.
It has been a time. It has been some time.
Yeah,
The joke
I think you might enjoy it.
Well, I shall look forward to it.
Conversations need to be moved
I don't-
from the bar.
Ah, there we
I don't know
go.
if it's- I don't know if it's necessarily your cup of tea, though. But
That's what it is.
Bar closed.
Ooh. That is surprisingly... For some reason, there's some draft currents that go down from the ceiling.
Stress myself. It's great.
Keeps pushing me down. And then I can only leave once I go down far enough.
Do we know where the meeting is tomorrow? Is it the same place?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Best
Uncertain.
guess.
to be in the
Send
spooky
Mona a
woods
text
again.
and find out.
Potentially.
I'm
They're not that
assuming
spooky.
so.
Fashion stuff.
They are
By
spooky.
definition, those are murder woods.
Yes, Murderwood. That does make sense
yes.
for the guild
It's not that
mistress.
bad.
That is a place where I would take someone if I wanted to kill them.
I've killed people in fog as thick as that.
I'm just catching up where
The normal
tomorrow's
people don't
meetup
live in
for-
forests.
For MMRs.
Or grow
No,
forests.
forests are can be
Technically.
foggy.
But I wouldn't
That
kill
one,
someone here. This is too lovely and nice and beautiful.
that
But I grew up in a
forest.
forest like the other one.
No one
Except
will
the
find
trees
the
go
body for a
bigger. You can see
while.
the sky and the ground's all glowy.
Do you hear the deep growl that lurks in those woods?
No.
That sounds like
That
a
is a
story.
beast.
The deep growl.
That is a
lurks in
very
the woods.
large beast.
Some dear location.
That I've been kind of spotting.
And it
Come
is
on-
surprisingly
come
not
on.
him.
Except for
This is coming from someone who made a job out of hunting creatures
Well, this place certainly is something.
that terrorize
Speaking as one of those creatures as
people.
well.
Cars
That
are
is
treads
definitely
more
a
than else.
place
You
I
don't
would-
want to think about it.
If I were
Okay.
doing that still.
That's true. Well, yeah, I think we talked about that before. Like kept away.
Fine, I won't go wander off the spooky woods, even though I quite literally glow in the dark.
I'm not telling you you can't.
You
wander
see,
off. I'm just saying those are
yes.
spooky woods by definition. You said they're not.
Yes, yes, those woods are something is always watching you in. And the fact that you glow in the dark makes it even easier.
Someone, I guess, active
Yes.
guardian to look after me when I'm here.
Fair enough. Well,
You can go around and do whatever you like.
Yes.
Thing I could think of is
You can do whatever you so wish to do, just because you grew up in a place like that doesn't make it any less dangerous, is what we're trying to say.
With a capricious child that likes to jump around.
I usually only see you alone, to be fair, so I haven't seen your prowess with
So
teleportation.
who?
But that would be good for the reference coming
So
up.
bets on the table. Who does Mona scare first?
Sorry.
Oh, speaking of
Oh.
how's the PAG?
Potentially.
Well, if I'm putting money on it, either me or Elise.
The project.
I don't know, I think Ethan's pretty up there.
It's not on hold. I just need.
Oh, potentially.
That's not what we were discussing. Now was it?
That might contribute to making him easier to scare.
That as well.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, can I change my bet? 20 credits on
It's
Ethan.
called the
The Pokemon.
Oh, is it a bet
Maybe
now?
we say PAG for short.
Gonna be good lucking it.
I'll put 40 credits on Elise.
So Pag had a meetup.
Alright.
Then we went to Orlando
I know, I'm
Stock
sorry. I was just trying to go around for a
and then
second.
teleported to Sapphire City to play Uno. Me, Celine.
Well, there's too many options.
You
Too.
don't need to put money on it. I just want to hear.
You know, I would say Elise is. No, see, Ethan's also a good choice.
Yes.
Then after, okay, I won the first round.
All my
Let's say
bet coin
Ethan.
is being placed
Accidentally
towards the
asked
actual
for
guild
money.
house itself.
Start
So.
walking to my
Didn't
bike.
get round two declaration.
But
I'm pretty confident that
Good
I
idea.
Hi, yes. So we're
Yes.
closing for the evening. We love you. You don't have to go home, but you do need to get the hell out of here.
Understood.
Understood.
This will be a while before I come
Weird,
back
it
here.
sounds
I suppose that is fair.
You simply need to bring in
It is.
Well, I guess maybe in the future. What
That just means we can either go home and you can continue your bit of a
I know you
train
said
of
you're
thought, or we
busy,
can go elsewhere and
but
I can hear your
those
train of
41
thought.
books I carried all the way to Elise's place were.
That is entirely up to you, my dear.
Depends on the book. Some of them weigh more or less. I think I'm quite shapely, so if I'm heavy, it's a good kind of heavy.
It is a nice night. I'm sure we can find somewhere. Assuming your head is not,
Very pissed off Spriggan. Because that Spriggans don't like seeing people carrying books.
I wouldn't even begin to know where to go.
adventure.
Spriggan on the bus.
Perhaps we end up in those woods again by accident.
No, now I know why they wouldn't like that.
Well, I think our nice evening would probably turn into a more uneasy evening.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
In the banana.
Yeah, I think I know what was messing you up.
Yeah. Is it like tilted or something? Feels like it's tilted. Yeah.
No, I got standable working.
Oh.
So
yeah, it's constantly like, okay, yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I think the way VRChat reads it might be like tilting me forward, and the seat is causing
Yeah,
you
that
to.
could do it. I feel like I'm in a Michael Jackson music video. I should just be like, oh.
Because I noticed every so often the hips would shoot up for like a frame of a second and then shoot back down. Which had me worried because I was like, oh no, is it flipping me entirely? Because I didn't know if it was doing it to you or not while you sat on my shoulder.
No, at least I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, for the record.
Wait, help, what? Oh, it's standable? Chrono's like, Jack, help me with that later.
That's Jerry.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, so it's very simple. You have to recalibrate standable every time you get in VR. So basically, you just have to place your controllers on the ground and then look up, and it will orient everything correctly. And then you go into VRChat, and then you go and calibrate full body.
I think Maya found a plot.
There you go.
I can help Chrono later.
It's very fucking small, but at least no one sees your mesh anymore, so...
I hate that. I hate it.
Your mesh ever
Jerry!
That is cursed.
Jerry!
And Amanda.
God damn it.
So there's Jerry, Barry, there's Jerry, Barry, Barry, Carrie. There's like 10 of them.
God. Oh my god.
Yuri told me all the names, but I don't remember all of them.
I hate it.
When it comes to avatars.
Yeah. You got your basic way.
Oh god, my voice is also like scratchy today.
Green. Purple.
Nerd.
Red.
So halfway down the rabbit hole, the ribbon go into
Shiny.
Go into fucking
void.
14. Also, yes.
Oh, the void. Oh. Nope.
Yeah.
Also, I need to show.
For Smash.
Yeah, the shiny and the void are the quote-unquote
Monday morning.
What I remember saying is the weekend, not most of the weekend, which means Monday. Come back Monday.
Hey, let's go. You and I have the
And now the weekend.
It's okay. He is an open invitation to crash at Roland's place because Roland actually has a bed.
Yeah, basically,
that's
like,
Jaden's
what
size.
reason would you have to come here? He's tracking someone. All right.
A millionaire.
House.
Let's go!
Yeah, because Jaden does not like the same
From
house.
Scream singing Jake.
He doesn't like dead skulls.
I've been keeping track every time somebody has donated gold to Kise. It's like
Let's
200
fucking
gold
go.
pieces.
Woo!
Ah, okay. Maybe I was thinking of that.
Let's fucking go.
It's the freshest of air. What do you mean?
Because he was like at like close to like 900k. Last I checked from the gold he's
Kiseru, you
made
play
himself.
Barry?
I have no idea. I haven't.
Nice.
Talked to her.
I
Since I saw that
know.
screenshot.
We're dead, Chess.
It's only like a meter distance, but...
Oh.
Hey, fucking
Oh, yeah.
Chrono got her hooked.
Hey,
I
Mark.
like Chrono.
No, what's
There we go,
funny is I
chill.
was talking to her yesterday, and she's like, convinced me not to play Final Fantasy 14. And all it took was the next day someone telling her, like, okay, I'll do
This is
that
kind of
Well, you
becoming
got something
chill.
against Final Fantasy 14?
Showed her the fucking start
Oh, you're
of
chill.
that
Fine.
shit.
This is now kind of my chill model until I get like one made from actual Sona.
Oh,
no.
I don't know what I want to do.
Well, I mean, I got my old one. I got my original Sona model, but it's kind of broke. So I haven't used it in a while. And it's also different.
I have one that looks suspiciously like
And I don't know. I don't know
Singer
if I
from
want to do it
Kise
at
would
all.
react
Oh.
in character to seeing Jerry.
Jerry. I'm pretty sure she's seen Jerry.
Now I know I have to
He would
keep
walk
Jerry
away.
away from Kise because she's wearing a mana crystal and Jerry eats those.
Yeah. Keep away from Kise and yeah, there we go.
So I want to have Jerry show up at a meetup one time just so I can have Jerry follow Jaden around for funnies, just for a bit. But I
It's
don't have a
9K
model that can go
polys.
into MMO
Oh, and
lobby
it's 20
because Christy
materials.
said that he
Jesus
needs to wear
Christ.
pants. So I'm gonna buy the Lego model and do some work for it. But I'm gonna give
Oh
you
no,
a
is it super bloomed?
These neighbor
Shit.
on it, and it says emotional support noodle.
At certain angles, if I look at it, it's
Because
Shit.
Bo Eyes would know
Okay,
that
well.
Jaden's in a bad mood.
Wait. What if I?
He just like
think I can turn this
pets
off.
Jerry, or when he's on dad, he just
For that.
Yeah.
I mean, people could turn off Bloom. I just have to turn it down and I wouldn't see it.
Let's turn off my...
I was like, I don't see any bloom. Yeah, no, it's because I had bloom turned down to 0.
Ah. Because he doesn't have arms. So he
Fuck
so
having
he jumps on
legs.
Jaden to
Nobody
get
needs
Jaden to
legs.
open the door for him.
That's fair.
Because he's
But-
only got legs, he got no arms.
Actually surprised.
Gotta have that.
He's a little noodle.
He's a literal noodle.
Wow, I can't change.
I can't believe it.
Hello.
Because I can't change you to
The
my.
Yowie Bong Stick, the myth, the legend.
The Yowie paddle.
I seen that at conventions IRL. It's scary.
Yeah, I saw it at Conventions IRL too, and it no longer exists at Conventions
It
IRL.
was just one of those days where I just didn't want to play Jaden.
Wait, really?
That's where
The before time. Yeah, because they got
Jaden
banned
and,
from at least
Six
American
Nights.
conventions because people were fucking hitting the shit out of each other with them.
The
Okay, that makes sense. I haven't heard anything in Sweden personally, but
can't believe it.
that will make sense too, technically. I'm gonna ask Narcon then. Because now I'm actually
Oh,
curious.
this is a
Oh.
very old model.
Oh damn.
Wow.
Oh god, the
This is
texture.
An
It
obscenely
is
old
flat.
model.
I technically can.
It's red too.
But yeah,
Core.
how about fun today? I had a lot of fun.
Oh, it's
I
materials.
can't believe a cone of shame.
Yeah,
Had
I
some
think
good
it's got like
potential.
what 20 materials. Oh my god, this is
24.
so old.
Yeah, shedding season.
24.
Because it was 1 week.
Okay,
If it was the last week, and it will be making sense as part of the whole like ambulance thing. But 2 weeks later, nah. I'm just gonna throw it the way around.
Yeah, it could be a shading on it.
What do you
Yeah, I
mean?
don't know what's up with it. It looks so
So at Modern Mythic Relationships RP, I face planted as Kips into the dirt, for not knowing where to land as VA were T-post challenging Kips. My
Oh
kobold.
yeah, that's when Kibbs has the fucking code of shame on.
And Liz is the.
Kono shade.
Yeah, if it was last week, like I told you post session last week, it would have made sense, but this is 2 weeks later, so I made it as part of the shedding season.
One day I'll get to
This isn't my original.
Oh my god, he looks so cute!
Just
so dapper little detective rabbit.
become like my day where I run
This
away
is
or
Jack
something.
O'Hare.
I just haven't.
Oh my
Jack
god, I think it's
O'Hare.
better.
The rabbit.
Yeah,
The jackrabbit.
Well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Show
I also hate that it
this,
reminds me a little bit of the
You have
detective.
Jaden's trying so hard not to get so double.
He's a private investigator.
Detective
Yeah.
T.
Yeah, DT.
He's carrying books and got glared at by
Detective. Okay, probably because we may use the same like
Yeah,
body. All I
code.
did was stick.
Yeah.
I think mind like when people like complain about books and
Will it be
things.
surprised?
Oh, I also have this one, but I think the hands are like stupid broken on this one.
Jaden's too dumb to think otherwise. He's not exactly.
Yeah, because like, I think maybe
Oh
in
my
the future, just, you know,
Yeah,
when
the hands are
snake grows
stupid
up,
broken on
I
this
was thinking
one.
like the next model could be like
Ouch,
the
yeah.
Hello there.
General
Cool there.
Kenobi.
He shows up and goes.
Oh,
Actually,
gotta get out. Oh,
Just a freaking.
I gotta
what's the thing
refavorite
from,
Yeah, just can't like
Go
find
nuts.
a good model.
Like the main trait is like his skin tone,
Yeah,
brown hair,
the-
brown
oh, you
eyes.
know what? I could steal the beard and hair on this.
Default character for the male protagonist already has black, brown hair, brown eyes.
Alrighty.
I'm 84.
Like I told
Yeah,
you,
this
character
uses
today,
the
like,
metacarpal bones in the hands. I
oh
didn't
my god.
reassign
Oh,
So
oh,
yeah.
oh.
He's got fucking grippers.
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 So pretty.
Yes.
I love the mark.
Where's the Yuri paddle? I don't have a Yuri paddle. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get Inkwell cooking something right now. Ah, it's fine. Okay. What have seen him wearing? Oh no. What abomination are we getting? What abomination are we getting, Chrono? What abomination are we
Yeah,
getting?
Mechanaba.
Oh no.
The only limit.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah, okay, so yeah, the eyes are scuffed on this
I had to pull a card of many things.
I've got to
Hey,
fix
Flint,
this
I'm
one.
gonna draw a card.
Oh my god, the
Oh,
eyes are
no.
You have the
Oh.
menu?
Completely untouched.
You have the menu?
Wait, the what?
Can you pull me a card from the deck of many things?
Oh, I have a physical deck.
You said that was a bat?
I gotta get my physical
Okay,
deck.
let's go.
Where
Alrighty,
is
let's
it?
go. We're
Where are
gonna
you decking
test
things?
Destiny here. Live. Session.
So what would that bat look like?
Where the fuck did it go?
This is a bat.
My desk is cluttered.
That's a baseball bat. This is a cannibal
That's my bag of
bat, my boy.
holding.
Because rules are made to be broken. Boink.
Well, I'm gonna put my
That's
headset
fair.
down so I can actually see properly. Give me a moment.
Scout me looking bad over there.
Alright, chat, give me a second. I'm gonna find my main things.
That's way too early.
We'll see.
Ready?
It is almost 3 p.m. I'm in Australia.
If I can find my deck. Where the fuck did my deck of main things go?
This is gonna be so much fun. I love when players have these unique little treats.
Sen forgetting that who his sibling is.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna see myself out.
Ah, right then.
It's gotta be underneath. Oh, fuck.
Why?
First off,
That dropped.
Lots of fun.
you guys ever told him
And
you
people
were
use play
siblings?
space.
He just knew you guys were close.
You look.
They look almost identical.
That's racist. Just look at them. Just because you're fucking elf ears and
But yeah, we went to do some world hopping and we even went to not a dungeon map, but it was like a cavern map.
I'm sorry, I don't know where my deck of main
And we
things is
have
right
a-
now.
He's very racist.
Alright,
I
we
have to
can
go
do the
find it
bit
later.
next time then. Thank you though.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
I'm
I
pretty
love
sure I
this
found.
concept of so Styler. So her character is literally the warrior from Deck of Many Things.
I had to talk to
Okay.
Yumed.
If I understand right.
Cassius' father. Cassius' father is very
Excuse me.
not not a fan of the material plane.
I
And he's just like,
appreciate it a
they're
lot.
tricksters, they just think
I lost
this-
count how many people
Cassius
doesn't
couldn't
excuse
really
themselves when they
argue
birth.
because the last
Good
3
etiquette,
interactions he had
valuable.
about
Thank you.
being Fae with
Oh,
the
oh,
chief
oh.
and
Oh,
another
sorry.
character who
Hi.
just asked him if he
Oh.
ate children. Another
Hi.
person-
So I didn't expect you to move. You seemed comfy there.
I was trying to find my deck of. I have a physical deck of many things and I couldn't find it. I would have people for a while as like
Oh,
channel
wow.
points. They could like test their luck, and I would pull out my physical deck and pull them a card.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I don't know where it went though.
But
I
we
need to
are
figure that
right
out.
on that this character is the
Hey, there's a character I
the
haven't seen in a
knight.
while.
So I'm able to learn new shit.
I was
The level
playing
5
just
one.
earlier today.
Oh,
But
I haven't seen Jonas in fucking ever.
Yeah, I haven't seen Jonas in a couple of weeks.
Had a very profitable trip down to the meat rack earlier today.
Ah.
I need to talk to
That makes more
Yeah.
sense.
either Kay
I've been so
or
tired
Also
out earlier in the
essentially
day.
doing a map for me.
Whenever whenever this character is actually
Bark,
showing
circle, bark,
himself,
circle.
he's always doing something because this is my villain.
Soon I'm gonna have my own sigil on the back
Can't
of the
really
suit.
openly socialize
I'm
with
the only
him.
staff here.
That's fair enough.
I mean, I can, but Sen's just more fun.
So wait,
That's
yeah.
understandable.
So what was the
random
thing you
bullshitter.
passed out to?
Because it's nearly 3 and I haven't had lunch,
Passed out.
so I'm kind of hungry. I'm also tired. 'cause
So
I
when we
danced
went into
today.
the abyss, we had a
Yeah, I'm probably
TPK
gonna go
happening at the
get off.
Pokemon Guild, but it wasn't. It was technically an
Good night.
AU rather than
Feel better.
canon because
And if-
we just happened to fail
Night.
the.
Yeah, I wanted to get in for at least a little bit.
But yeah, skip this my
Oh, no,
character.
I'll hear
Yes,
with the code.
good night.
Like they passed out because they felt the wrong way.
Real quick.
Where
I realized that
the
the Echo,
Okay.
Gil's Echo Knight, is considered an object and not a creature.
Oh, we getting kicked out.
Yeah,
I
thought you
kicked out.
were this really.
World, so please step in the
Okay.
portal.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna
Good
head out.
night.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Get up.
Oh,
Have-
be free.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right, everybody. That's gonna be it for tonight. I'm It's still hot in here. I haven't gotten a word back about my maintenance request for the air conditioning. Like, it's not, like, it's running. It's just barely running. It used to be able to keep up. That was a fun night here. So I'm gonna have to see this either maybe holy or unholy abomination of what Chrono's gonna send me from Echo. But I guess I shall see that later. So yeah, let me see who I can send you all to. What do we got? What do we got? I can't read shit. Where is my... There we go. Okay, okay. How about... Oh. Is Sketchu still going? I can send you to Sketchu. Used Sketchu's map the other day for MMR, and we might use it tomorrow too, so a shout out there. Mario was being serious though about giving part of the massive reservoir in a minute. Aww. Don't know how that would, like, she doesn't quite know how to pull, like, it just kind of accidentally pulled from the thing the time that she used it the one time. Which, shit, that reminds me, thank you for reminding me, I need to change the color a little bit, because it's been sitting there for a little. So, let me set up the raid for Sketchu. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow for some MR, though. She might need to check something. No, it should be okay. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Send some love to Sketchu. Until then, you all stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Good night!
Sexual polyhedral dice.